Sure.
Hey everyone. Our first Saturday.
Bear with me. I am setting this up as oops, my bad.
Hi everyone. Oh, this needs to go in the fridge. Fridge.
Yeah, I know where it goes.
Someone, fridge. This is Pedro's pen. Those are like gold around here.
What?
Pens.
Oh, pens. Yes, they are.
I know.
There's a lot of pen thieves around here.
Where are you going? Come back.
Okay, bear with me. I'm trying to fix the camera.
Trying to fix the camera, people. Hold on. It's getting a little warm.
Hold on. I gotta see where it's aiming.
Because I was hoping to wear my vest. I like this thing.
Now, the way to tighten that is with this.
Can some of you go and do the piggies in the back?
Oh, yes.
Ask James, because I don't know if he did it, but probably
No,
not.
he
He's
did not.
been
I already
there.
checked and I
Okay.
talked to him about it.
So do hay, and you can take out the hay that's excess, the dirty kind of hay, and fill
gonna
up
just set
pellets.
this camera
But
off real
remember, be easy going on the pellets, so not to overfill every bowl. And the pellets should be in the big bin in the stall. You'll see it.
So
It's a
hay
big-
and pellets are already back there.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what Ursula was saying. Okay.
Yes. Hi, back. Hi. So these two were just, they just came in, these two guys. They
One girl,
were,
one guy.
yeah, I keep saying, well, they're guys, but not guys. So one girl and one boy, and also a mama and a daughter. So they were dropped at the harbor shelter yesterday. So they're very malnutrition, as you can see. She here has like hair loss, and it's just very skinny. So they have scurvy, malnutrition. So their job is to eat right now. Here. We checked them out. They had their bath already. They were with Meg, so they had their bath. They had their ivermectin already as well. So they look good, other than that they are completely scurvied and malnutritioned. Your teethies look good. Good girl. Good girl. What about your teethies, little man? Oh, the good boy. So, I'm ready for the other two.
Ready for the
We gotta
ladies?
figure out where these two are gonna go, though.
Okay, you want to put them
Going
back in
together?
I'll put them back down here for now. Yes, I'll get your food. I'll get you your food. There, guys. So yeah, they need to be separated ASAP.
Now they were all in the box together, so these girls are on pregnancy watch. There's Mama.
So were they all together
They
from
were
the
all in-
same group?
They were dumped in the same box together.
Oh, because
outside,
they
so,
do
yeah.
look nothing like the
No,
others. So
they
she is definitely skinny, and she does feel like she's pregnant.
And I thought she was only about 6 months, but if the boys are 6 months, unless it's a different
No,
litter,
she's older than that. I think she's a little
she's just
older.
small.
Yeah. Yeah, you got dirty nails. You got soft poopies. You got soft
They
poopies.
are waiting there for the motor.
Okay, Mama. Let's have a look.
I had these two girls in with my kids, and they did really well in the big
Good
groups.
girl. Okay, so
Meaning like,
glasses.
be like a transfer person, so when they show up,
Glasses.
come because the food goes in
Can you put these back in the thing? Thank you so much. Oh yes. I like my glasses. My glasses are awesome. Okay.
check them off.
So I can't really answer questions right now, guys, because we just want to go live and have you guys be here with us while we go through the motion.
Hey, Sas.
Yeah.
These are health checks that are here for an appointment,
Oh, okay.
so that they need to be
Awesome.
You want to?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
Let me just check in this little one. Good girl. Good girl. Very skinny too. Yeah, you know, it's just crazy at this day and age that this still we still see this stuff all the time. I mean, really, there is no listen, 20 years ago, I can understand there was just very little known about a lot of stuff, right? But these days, you just go online and you find some decent information on how to care for your guinea pig and what to feed them and how much to feed them. So I just don't understand that's people get a pet and just don't do the basic research, right? Good girl. Let's just clean your ears out a little bit. There. There. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. It's okay. So it's the darker part of our ear that's producing this darker stuff. So the lighter part of our ear is producing the lighter stuff, which is a very interesting fact. And the stuff I put in our ears is a little olive oil. Take a little bit of olive oil. Okie dokie.
You ready for little girl?
Yep. Little girl.
And then where's your daughter? Right here. I got her.
Oh.
She looks like Tessa, doesn't she?
She does look like Tessa. Hey, sweetheart. Or we think this is the daughter. We think it is. Hi, Mama. Yeah, very skinny. You can feel the bones here. Just the ribs. And when they have hair like that, it's hard to see, but just completely malnutrition, underweight. But other than that, remarkably looking good, actually. You're in better shape. No hair loss. And they already got their ivermectin and everything. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Oh my goodness. I have been seeing a lot of lice this week. So I need to double check. Yes. There was one yesterday. Someone came in yesterday with lice, a piggy, and they had just gone to the vet the day before. And the vet didn't pick up the fact that the pig had lice. And the day before, the same thing. This takes a little while to really...
I already talked to them.
The lines in your shirt are so thin that from certain distance it causes more ringing in my eyes.
Oh, bewitched.
Yeah, they said that about Saskia. Okay, where are we here?
All right, you can okay too. Thanks. Okay, that's good.
Oh, the tape is on the bench over
Is
there.
good news.
Hey, Saskia, you should talk about this.
Oh, did someone just surrender that?
Oh, that's bad.
Oh, so yeah, we always get interesting things when people surrender their pigs. We just had some surrenders come in and they give us all their supplies. And this is a very popular vitamin drop, which this is supposed to go in the water, can be added to the food or the drinking water.
Terrible.
I have these drops. Don't use those drops.
So yeah, don't use these drops because this stuff doesn't, okay. Vitamin C is supposed to be in a bottle that's dark because that, sorry, the label fell off. Yeah.
Yeah, this is a good one.
This is the one. And the reason for that is because the minute vitamin C hits sunlight, it actually disintegrates. It just dilutes the efficiency of the vitamin C. So this stuff might work while it's in the bottle, suppose, but the minute you take it out and put it in the water, it's not doing anything. Plus, it makes the water taste a little funny sometimes. So, and some pigs don't like the taste, so they might drink less water. So don't use the water drops, okay? Vitamin C drops. If you have to supplement your vitamin C with your guinea pig, then this is the one that we recommend. And then we do one of these, 1 ml daily,
But usually they get enough for veggies.
Show them
But they
how
usually,
easy-
yes, we usually get enough, they get enough vitamin C through the veggies if you're feeding a proper diet. But if you do have to supplement, then this is what we eat.
show them how to do it, because a lot of people ask, how do I do this for my piggy?
Okay, well, let's do
And
it.
It's hard to explain it without seeing it.
Okay.
You show them how to hold her and how to get it. And once they get the taste, though, what happens? They usually like it, right?
Yeah, they do, but some don't. Will not get used to it, but some will start begging for it. Oh, look at you. Oh, look at that. She likes
did a
it.
backflip away from it. She fell over herself trying to get away.
She
from
likes it.
She likes it.
You know what is interesting that I found with pigs that actually are very malnutrition, they will go for it because they feel instinctively that this is what they need. Yeah.
I crave things when I'm
So what I do if they're not really that cooperative, I hold their head, but here on the side. So not like this. I hold their face here on the side. That way I have more control and I can just go bloop. Whereas if I'm holding here, I just don't really have that much control and the pig can kind of, move their head more. Okay, there, vitamin C. Good girl. Okay. Hang a towel on. Let's throw this one away. And let's disinfect my hands. Ready for more action. So the way we're doing it, we have our volunteers here, a few chairs, but we're not open like usual. So here's Scotty doing male bonding adoptions right here.
What kind of cage is it? Hey guys! After the live stream or on your other device, check out my new video. I've got slow motion of my guinea pigs eating sprouts.
Oh, cool.
In slow motion.
That's cool.
I grew the sprouts myself and I show how to grow the sprouts, and she loves Enzo. So
Yeah, Enzo's
these guys came by. Saskia, do you have a pony for sale?
No ponies right now.
No?
I'm such a shame we can't really have people go and tour the ranch right now. Yeah. Anyway, so there's Scotty doing his thing over there. Those are the male bonding that we're doing, and then here is where. Oh, Michael, thank you so much. That's beautiful. Thank you. This is where people are parking. Then we don't have them enter the property. So we've put up our little table where we're selling a few things over here. And hi. And hey. So people come and we figure out what they're here for, whether it's an adoption or a health check. And the only bonding sessions that we're doing right now are the male bonding sessions. So people want to adopt, but then we we kind of pick the guinea pig for them if it's a female or they want a pair. If they need a male bonding, and that's something we haven't done for a while, this is the second week and all those appointments are like booked out because people have been waiting, then we started doing those, and that's what Scotty's doing right now. And this is what everything looks like from this angle. The one that is the more raggedy looking, the less hair.
Which is
That's
probably
the girl.
because she might
That's
be
the
pregnant.
girl.
Yeah, that's the girl.
Oh, I got you.
So there's a few cars there. Do we have all their pigs? There's 2 more cars out there?
Yeah, I think these are the pigs here.
But there's 3, actually
Let me go check.
3 cars, yeah.
Off the top.
This is Glenna doing health checks.
What do we have here?
Would actually be better if we had like a bigger, so it's not as close as what I'm saying, so you can see more of the place rather than just my table.
You can ask Scott to hold the camera.
Oh, thank you, Emily. I I know, it's been a while. This is really the first day we're doing health checks again, and I've already dealt with a few crazy issues that you guys missed. Nice abscess, and an abscess in there, right in her chin. That was because she had an infection on the root of her teeth. You found blood in the cage. I don't know why or what it is. Okay, sometimes blood can be from a stone that is passing, and that can cause some blood and some. You usually see some pink stuff. And sometimes it's, sometimes I will see it and I'll never see it again. So I always recommend, listen, don't go running to the vet yet. Just wait. If it's something that is still there the next day, then yes, go to the vet. But just first observe it first and see. Hey, Alana. Yeah, man, you're missing out today. Such a beautiful day today too. Just love it. And I've been so busy. I've been doing all the emails for the rescue, and we're kind of, it's harder. Yeah, no, it's crazy. It's harder now because we're doing a lot more involved emailing back and forth to organize things and to organize adoptions. So and Stephanie's no longer with us. She moved on. I know, we miss her a lot. She moved on to a different job. She was offered a job that she really loved. So not that she didn't love being here, but
I miss her.
so Ursula has taken over day-to-day care for the pigs, and so there has been no one else to do what Ursula used to do. So I now, on top of my workload, are being Ursula as well. Which is really is a lot of work. So I'm running late behind on everything, and that means that I haven't been putting out videos the way I was, unfortunately. Just haven't. It's terrible. It's like once a week for the last 2 months maybe.
Being
Because
a YouTuber is no joke.
no, you know what? YouTube is a monster that needs to eat all the time. It really is. It's like, just feed me, feed me. I'm like, oh no, not again. I do the editing of the videos as well, so it's really tough for me to do. It takes a long time, especially if it's I always want to give out a lot of information so people really can learn. So I put the little subtitles or whatever, the little extra notes in there, and that takes a lot of time to edit. So and I can't have anyone else edit it. That's the other thing. I can't have anyone else edit the videos because you really need to know the subject matter in order to do a proper edit on the video. So they don't know what to leave in, what's really important, what to, so yeah. But yeah, we have a bunch of adoptions today, and health checks, single male bondings, and some surrenders. Yep. Sophie says, is it better to buy from the pet store or rescue? Ooh, that's a really hard question. It's always better to go to the rescue. A lot of guinea pigs from the pet stores are not well. They are unfortunately sick. I would say that there is a chance that about 65% of guinea pigs, babies at the pet store, are sick. I've been doing testimonials from people that come here with a sick guinea pig, or they have a story about they got a guinea pig and it died within 2 weeks, and it had ringworm, upper respiratory infection. So I'm collecting all these testimonials of people. So the chance you're gonna get a guinea pig that is unhealthy at the pet store is unfortunately quite high. And with a good rescue, you will be sure that you're gonna get a healthy animal and not a sick one, because rescues, we've been doing this for so long, we'll be able to recognize if an animal is sick. That's another reason we do the outgoing health checks when someone adopts a guinea pig, just to make sure that they are getting a healthy guinea pig. Sometimes something has happened since the last time we did the health check, and in a week something can happen, for instance. So find a little lump that's grown or whatever it is. So and when it comes to supplies as well, if you can buy from your local rescue and they have the supplies you need, then absolutely, because you're supporting the animals and not the big box name pet stores that sell the live animals. And the problem here is also, It's the supplier. It's where those guinea pig babies come from. They just order them and say, oh, this store needs X amount of babies, and they literally just, I think they even UPS them over. It's just it's like a puppy mill for guinea pigs. That is what it is, really. Nobody likes the puppy mills, and there's a lot to do about it, and that pretty much has been phased out, kind of. But no one talks about the small animals and about how that is a problem, and how those little babies, are all being bred. The rodents, the rats, the mice, the chinchillas, they come from these huge warehouses where there are rows and rows of breeding animals. It's horrendous, and they just get shipped off. And unfortunately, once a big organization, a big group like that, a company that has so many of these breeding animals there, once they like Ringworm or those upper respiratories in there, then it's almost possible to break it. And 1 second that if a baby or a guinea pig and one of those suppliers gets sick, don't for 1 second think that they're going to get the veterinary care that they require. Absolutely not. So there's a lot of things to think about before you're making that decision, right? To buy from a pet store, or if you're going to go find a rescue, or, if there's no rescue close by, then go to Craigslist or Nextdoor or Facebook Market or something, where people are looking for guinea pigs that they want to place. They're looking for new homes for their guinea pigs. So anyway, that was my rant for this morning. That's one of my pet projects, really.
Gus agrees.
Gus agrees. Hi, Gus.
Completely.
Did he bite you? Did you stick your finger in his mouth? Because they'll bite them, right?
He went right past the lettuce.
Wonderful.
This is Gus, and he matched up with Enzo.
Enzo was in with another little guy, and he was bullying that little guy relentless.
Really?
So I had to separate them.
Well,
yes.
He got his.
So he found his match. That's great.
Yeah, and he's gonna get bullied a little bit.
That's great. Piece of advice for someone who wants to open up a guinea pig rescue. I get asked that a lot. And oh boy, it's a tough one, We grew this from just a very small place when I started with maybe a few pigs, and then more and more, and then we had a dedicated area, and then we grew to what it is now, because now it's almost like we're we have to run it like a business almost, being a non-profit is actually, it's like running a business. So you want to have some business acumen. That is really helpful if you understand business. You do want to get your 501c3 certification. That's really important. Otherwise, you won't be able to take donations, and people won't be able to deduct it off their tax returns. And the other thing I think that you maybe want to consider is doing something like a vet tech course, or I don't know how long those take. They might take a little while, but that is information that you kind of need. He's chewing on my ring. You stop chewing. Stop chewing. Okay, go back. You can't see him, but he's cute. Hey, baby boy. He just found a friend. Oh, I know why Scotty gave him to me. He needs an outgoing health check. So if you have any kind of veterinary tech background or something like that, that would really, really help. And then start learning everything you can about guinea pigs, because there's a lot of things that we can recognize here, that we can even fix here, that's because I've learned all that stuff, right? A lot of experience, and that will save you tons of money, because if you're gonna have to run to the vet for like a ringworm infection, then you're gonna burn through the money so fast. So that kind of stuff we can totally heal in-house. Okay, I'm just doing your nails, mister. I'm just doing your nails. Nothing else. Did I just hear you sneeze, mister? Did you just sneeze? Let me check your nosy.
Yeah, let me talk to her real quick and think about what we want to give her. Just leave the box there.
Your nosy looks okay. He's a young boy. He's talking so much I can't hear. Okay, you're talking too much. I can't really listen to you. Well, let's ask if you've been sneezing, shall we? And then what every guinea pig gets here is ivermectin, which prevents lice, mites, and internal parasites. And we give it a little drop on the ear, just like that. Just a little drop. And that will cover them for about 3 months. Prevents, and it's also a treatment. Now, the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to check for lice because, like I said earlier, I've seen too much of that this week. I am paranoid now, so I'm checking every pig very closely. Oh, you're complaining. There's nothing going on, mister.
Uh-oh, what happened?
You're touching my butt.
Nothing. I'm just checking for lice.
Uh-oh. You're checking for lice because you think there might be?
No, because I've seen like 3 of them this week.
That's random.
Yeah, because we haven't seen any for 2 years. Can you believe that? 2 years, no lice. And then all of a sudden started with Brian's pig, actually.
Yeah.
And I couldn't figure out what that was, but I did a little research and I had a talk with Fenella, and we determined those were jiggers.
Jiggers?
Yeah.
So this is just their
Now I'm
season.
glad I brushed my teeth with ivermectin.
They probably have
Jiggers!
They probably
Those,
have like a certain
You don't do
year
that?
period like of
they
like,
pick them
Not
up from,
every day,
from
just
another
once every
guinea
3
pig or
months.
from outside.
Yeah.
And those are not necessarily bloodsuckers. They just
Okay,
eat
so they
skin.
just toast on
Glenna.
Yeah, and they eat
Dead skin
they eat
cells.
dead skin cells. Yeah.
If you need
So-
health care, I just started
Okay.
a health care plan. Scotty's Animals Health Care. But it's for people. I know it sounds confusing.
Hello. I'm ready.
Scotty's Animals Health Care basically just consists of antifungal shampoo
Did you hear that
and ivermectin.
that nationwide insurance has gone up threefold?
3 times the cost.
Yeah.
No.
Now,
I was
are we
actually going to
grandfathered
ask
in?
someone to call and find out how.
I'll
Hey, Enzo,
investigate
it's
it.
okay.
I mean,
to
I would
see
still
what it
say,
is.
well, you know, as long as at the end of the day, the bottom line, you're spending less with it than without it, it's still going to
Still
be
worth
worth
it.
it. But
Well, the deductible all of a sudden became $250, but
and if it's a hassle to do the claims, then it could be a problem if you value your time a lot. But so he's good. That's Enzo.
yeah, I'm checking in for lice too. Everybody
Okay.
gets a lice check, man. I am
And can you
just
make sure to
kidding.
listen to his lungs? Because when I first got him, his nose might have been a little wet.
Who? Him?
But I think probably because he just was
My
drinking
question
water.
is he asked him if he's been sneezing. I thought I heard him sneeze while I was doing his health check. So can you ask him if
I'll
they
find
heard him
out, yeah.
sneeze?
I hear crackling.
Well, if he did have lice, that would be bad news because he's one of ours. But no, he doesn't.
That'd be really bad. We'd have to do lice baths for everyone.
Yeah, but you see, the thing is that whenever they come in, they get the ivermectin. So that just kills anything right off the bat before they even, you know. Good job, Enzo.
Were they giving back with it?
All right, let's go bring Enzo over.
I did. I'm sorry. People were probably waiting. Okay. Thank you.
Did you bring your foster babies yet?
Oh, they are. I'm gonna bring them probably Monday or Tuesday because they're. They're born the 19th.
Oh.
So they've got until sometime next week. I just want to give them enough time. They're girls, so I'm not as concerned about something. But then I have another thing. Wait, Lisa.
Oh, another one from last week.
Julissa was an owner center, I think. She's like longer, and black. She's pretty pregnant. She's living with my girls because the other mama that already gave birth was took some of her hair out. I was like, oh, mama.
Okay.
Why are you being so?
This is her paperwork, by the way.
I have.
Taking
Yeah. Hey guys, it's just me. All right, let me go. Saskia's. We have somebody here that came all the way from San Luis Obispo.
Wow, that's
Actually, that's
far.
kind of Pismo Beach. So we're gonna have Saskia say hello. All right.
The way.
Oh, you're going that way? All right. All the way over there at the end.
All the way over there at the end.
Have you already been helped?
No, not yet.
Oh, not yet? Okay.
I'll have somebody come out and talk to you.
All right, no worries. Thank you.
Valerie, there's a gentleman here.
No, I just confirmed based on paid and.
Oh my God.
Oh, okay. Then you can actually go over there. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This gentleman
Saw
needs to buy
that.
some supplies. Okay. Can you help him? Yeah, just go
Okay.
over there.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Good stuff to figure out. Oh, hello. Hi.
Thank you for all your videos. I wish I could come and hug you, but I can't.
How are you?
She's been waiting for guinea pigs and researching and watching your station, and you're just an inspiration for our family.
Oh my God.
You're like making the world a
With this
better
mask.
place and teaching people. So thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
So you're getting a guinea pig today? Oh my God.
She's getting a pair of boys.
She is. And
Yeah.
have you seen your piggies yet?
No, we're picking them right now.
Oh, we're gonna pick these ones for you.
Good. We
Do
drove
you,
about
do you
3
want to pick their
hours.
piggies?
Thank you for doing this.
That's
Thank
great.
you.
That's amazing. Thank you for doing that.
We listened to your advice and not going to pet shops. And
I was
it's
just
worth
talking
it.
about that actually we're live on YouTube right now, so I was just talking about that, about the whole pet stripping and why you shouldn't get piggies, and so that's a beautiful
We
thing.
feed alpha
That's amazing
pellets
dedication to come
all the time
that
here at the
far.
rescue.
Yes.
3 hours in the car, that's a lot for
Yep.
when you're your age, huh?
But
Yeah.
worth it. It's been worth the wait for the right timing. So yeah.
Do you want Saskia to pick your piggies?
You want me to pick your piggies for you?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
All right, let's go pick some piggies.
Awesome. Thank
It
you.
was
Thank
lovely
you
to
for
meet you guys.
Yeah, and we have this for you guys too.
Oh gosh.
This is for you and your staff.
Oh,
Nothing exciting, but
look
just
at
a
that.
Oh my gosh, that's so sweet.
for all you guys do.
Oh,
You
that
guys
is
are
so
amazing.
sweet.
So,
Somebody's donating.
Little
So where did you guys
yummies.
come out from?
we're from Arroyo Grande, which is right near
That's
Pismo
far.
Beach. San
Pismo
Luis
Beach,
Obispo.
San Luis
We're
Obispo.
in Santa Barbara.
Oh wow.
It's beautiful. The kids haven't been out too much with the closure, so they were saying it's so nice to be out. We love to
Even
travel.
in the car driving, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. That's beautiful.
Oh, you too. Thank you.
All right, I'm gonna pick some really nice
All right, let's
piggies
go
for
pick
you,
some
okay?
piggies.
Thank you.
Hi, Gabe. Say hi.
Hey.
So I'm thinking, you know, some of the boys, one of the Abby baby boys with one of ours, maybe Owlie,
Oh, Jamie's
Sparrow.
boys.
Yeah,
Jamie has some
one of
boys.
Julia's babies.
Yeah. Okay, let's figure it out. Look at gifts, everyone. Look at that. Go snack. Go snack. It's for everyone. Okay.
So let's see, who are they taking today? You can grab one of these baskets, Sass, to put them in, and then pick somebody. So we have, let's see, the Abby babies are right over here. So we have Owlie and Gabriel
What happened to
over here.
Leon and Marcus? Marco.
Leon.
He's a single boy.
I put Leon and Marco in there.
Well, yeah, we have a bunch of pairs already.
Oh.
So Owlie and Gabriel, and then we have Sparrow and Abu.
Okay, let's see.
We have Mew, and Sander.
Those
but
are
where's
both my
Swan?
babies.
Yes.
And
And then,
She's so little, I want to give her some piggies that are not too skittish. So that's why I was looking over here to see who's not so skittish.
so what about Bob? So you got Bobby and Stan.
Oh, it's been there, Liam is not skittish because he's drinking.
I think she
Oh my
did.
goodness, I think this is it.
Bobby and Stan.
Yeah, Stan and his little dude.
Oh, I know, because I did tell her about a little Abby.
Yes! You got
So
yourself a
this
little
baby
girl.
is one
That's
of
little
the
Bobby.
babies.
Yes, I pulled him yesterday.
This is one of the Calabasas. No.
He's got a nice,
Santa Clarita.
Oh, this is a Santa Clarita
Yeah.
pigs.
yeah, he's got some boar glue though, I gotta fix.
Oh, he has a little bit of boar glue.
Yeah.
Oh, poor thing's been a bully.
Well,
Stan.
Stan. Okay, let me get.
and then
get-
here's Stan.
this.
So let's clean up that boar glue real quick.
You little girl.
Oh, Elizabeth, can you ask that family that we were helping, and ask them for their carrier if they have one?
It's a box right there.
Oh, it's this box. Oh, okay, that's right. So that's their box. So Saskia is cleaning them up right now, and
Sorry. Is there an open bag about
do
Yes, it's right there.
a little.
Oh yay, little guy.
So what are you shaving off?
This is boar glue, which is, we call it boar glue. I've got a video on it as well, which basically is guinea pig sperm,
Mm-hmm.
and it's very hard substance. I don't know anything this hard.
It reminds me of crazy glue.
It's unbelievable. So you can build bridges with this stuff. I'm telling you, it is so hard. And if you get it on your bedding, on your liner or something,
Not coming off.
it's not coming off. It's there for life. Yeah, seriously, it's crazy. You can wash it as many times as you want, but this stuff does not come off. I don't know what it is. You should do some investigation or some research into that. What kind of, how it is that it has those kind of properties.
So everybody in
So
the
when
chat.
they get it on their skin, unfortunately, and this is fairly common, especially with two piggies that don't know each other yet. It is so on the skin. It's so hard to cut it out. Sometimes you just have to let it grow out. So I'm trying really hard here to shave it off.
You're gonna meet your new family a little bit more
Miss
naked.
Piggies, Miss Piggies or us. The reason that you guys are having trouble with the video quality is because when we walk out to the arena area and the barn area, the
It disconnects.
Wi-Fi is disconnecting. So bear with us
It should be
because
fine
once,
now though, right?
right? Yeah. Once we get back into the garage, the reception is good. It's just when we go all the way out there that it becomes a problem.
I know, little dude.
A short-haired male.
So we have to do an outgoing health check on Stan and this little baby boy.
I know, baby.
Don't give me any lip name.
We're both wearing stripes today.
Oh, we are. Yay.
I'm serious.
Yeah, it probably hasn't connected that well yet.
Oh, sweetheart, I know.
It's a preference.
Please
Yeah,
share the
this
name of
is,
the vitamin C,
stuff.
please.
Because it's an OCD preference. I need it.
This is a vitamin C that we use here.
So
It's
she
Child's
says,
Life
their pig is-
liquid vitamin C. And we use one full syringe, 1 ml, just 1 cc. And if it's a baby, we do 0.6.
What I would, if there was like some kid that was
Okay,
like
little baby, I'm
a little
sorry.
dancer kid, I'd call him a
I'm just
dancer.
gonna try and cut off the worst of it.
I'm just saying like who's, but Panzer could also be like, it's very strange. I was
Here I
gonna
can
say,
really
it could also
see.
be a Thundercat.
The substance, like when I cut it.
Yeah.
See that?
Oh, it's so stuck to the skin.
It's so
There's other types
hard.
I'd
Can
rather
you see it
cut.
good?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it is so hard, and it's so stuck to the skin
So can I
that
do Panzer? I'll do Panzer.
She said, how do we treat how do we treat breathing issues? Guinea piggies design. Usually, guinea pigs with breathing issues need to go to the vet right away, and you need to treat them with antibiotics.
Then we're talking every hair.
Have to have it diagnosed by your
Let
vet.
me see Pansy.
Wow, mister.
I don't know.
Maybe we should pick a different baby because
No, I want to see that.
it's a little hard to explain this one.
Do you want?
Sorry, little man.
Because
And it doesn't hurt him. It's just very, just a little uncomfortable.
Guinea pig kid, I see that you said that you wrote us a letter.
Guinea pig kid. Yes, you wrote me a letter. Hi, sweetheart. I didn't get a chance to write back yet.
Oh, he's right here. He was wondering if you got
Yay,
the letter.
I got
or
the
he or she, I'm
letter.
not sure.
She, yay, guinea pig kid. I love you. Sorry, sweetie. I'm just so overwhelmed right now.
Guinea pig kid, I hope you're hearing that. Oh, so people are wondering about Pedro. I can pull out Pedro for you guys to show you real quick. Here, let me grab him.
Good Lord. Well, it's starting to irritate his skin now, so I think I'm
Yeah, I was gonna
done.
ask. Someone put Pedro in a different cage. I wasn't sure if that was on purpose.
Yeah, because that cage is clean.
Oh,
there we go.
does he need bandages?
Oh, I will do the bandages later. I usually let him breathe a little bit.
Yeah, he needs some
Okay,
time off.
little baby.
It's looking so much
Say
better.
hello, Pedro. He's saying hello.
Okay, little
Look at
baby.
him.
His hair's growing.
And he's doing so good. Look at him.
His paw.
Adorable. I know his paws are doing good. I unwrapped him this morning because I let him breathe every day. And then I wrap it later on in the day when I do his nighttime meds. But look at how well they're doing.
He's a good boy.
I mean, it's still pretty bad, but
So much
do you
better.
guys remember what he looked like at the beginning?
And look at his fur growing back.
Oh, his fur is doing awesome. You'll see a few little bites. So he bites himself sometimes. So you'll see these because he's just, but it was so much worse before. But his hair's growing back.
How many weeks is this?
How many weeks has he been here? Just almost a month.
Oh, wow.
Oh, honey. Look at him. Say hello. Give kisses.
He's so cute.
Give kisses. Ah,
Okay, well,
Here.
ah.
Check it out.
So cute. Oh wait, hold on. Let me see the chat.
Yours are
I can't even
badass.
see the chat
And they
anymore.
look breathable. They smell breathable.
You want him? Okay, Julia's gonna feed. Oh, Pedro.
You're wearing
Pedro loves his lettuce. Why was he biting himself? He was biting himself because we have to wrap him up every single day, and the wrap really bothers him. So it's kind of like putting a cone on a dog or a cat, yeah, where they just want to like bite themselves. So that's essentially why he's doing that. We can't put a cone on a guinea pig, so the best thing we can do is wrap him up. But he's doing much better. He was biting himself a whole lot more before.
I can't find the
Stand a minute.
Yeah, the man. Karen is boarding and she wants to change her face.
Pedro's about a year old, according to the person who surrendered him. Do we recommend neutering a male guinea pig? Only if you have to. Okay, I think, Saskia's checking for lice right now. Is it normal for my females to repeatedly sneeze? No, you should probably get that checked out by a vet because it might have an upper respiratory infection.
video on sneezing too.
There is a video on sneezing as well on our YouTube. Saskia recently made that actually.
Someone here for boarding and they want to change their dates, but I can't find their papers.
What is their
I
name?
saw the boarding.
Karen. This is one boarding, but it's not the one that.
What is a good size cage? We actually have a cage video on our YouTube channel. You can look it up, but minimum 2 by 4, minimum 2 feet by 4 feet, or a 2 by 4 CNC cage, which is a little bit larger than 2 feet by 4 feet.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So
If I smack somebody, just ignore me.
let's see.
Have you watched Space Force?
Will Amazon or the
Steve
rescue's
Carell. It's a
website
new,
not
it's a new
ship to
show on
Germany?
Netflix. It just came
Do we
out
ship
2
to
days ago.
Germany or the Netherlands,
It's
Saskia?
actually great.
Make it work.
Oh,
Make it work.
the space houses?
Scissors down,
It
everyone.
depends what you're
Meet me in the lobby
ordering.
at 5. We're gonna
we
make
do
it
have
work.
space houses in
Sachet.
the UK. And they do ship everywhere, yes, throughout
Okay.
Europe. There's the teal and the periwinkle space houses in the UK.
Okay.
And we don't ship those here from the US.
Oh, they
'cause
were
it's
asking about the
too much
CBD.
shipping.
Do we ship
Oh,
CBD?
yes, we do. CBD you can buy online through our store. Absolutely.
All right. I'm gonna put Pedro back, guys, because
Yes.
he needs to go back to his case. See, he's saying goodbye now. Bye, Pedro.
Pedro, you're such a drama queen.
Say bye, buddy.
He's like, I don't have any more lettuce, so why am I being held?
All right, let's put him back.
Could someone grab me a little tissue to wipe his business with? No, a wet one. I'm so sorry. Like there, a little dog wipe.
The brown.
Yes. Because he's a little. I just want to clean him up a little bit.
You've been making a mess of yourself.
Oh, empty?
No, there's things in here.
Just take the top off here.
Take the top off.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yay! Thank you. Sorry, Stan. Clean this up. You gotta be all clean for your new home. Yeah. Okay. Good boy. Good job. A little bit outgoing ivermectin for you.
How many guinea pigs are at the shelter right now?
The boarding paperwork. Where's all the papers? That's Karen Lau.
Yeah,
I know who that is. It is here because I saw it.
Okay, I just can't find it.
Yeah, her name
Boy.
is spelled.
Say goodbye. I found a new home. Goodbye, everyone. My name's Stan.
I know Karen Lau was here somewhere. Here it is.
Okay, thank you.
So she needs to fill out boarding paperwork.
She wants to change the dates.
Yeah, to the 27th. So all she just has to write that down on the boarding paperwork.
Hello. How are our adoptions
here
working
many
right
times
now?
before.
So you can fill it out online.
So it's Fluffy and Nugget. You want to answer questions?
We said, how are adoptions working right now?
So the way the adoptions work is you need to go on our website, fill out an adoption application, and prepay.
All right, I'm gonna drop off these guys.
Okay, and you have to prepay for everything in advance, and we will send you a contract for you to fill out. And we have all the information ready for you. And it just depends too. Do you already have a guinea pig? Do you not have guinea pigs? There's a couple of things, but I would definitely go to our website on our adoption page and look up some more information. What was that, Meg?
Saskia has to send a verification before you make the appointment.
Has to send her what?
A verification.
Saskia sends the email before the appointment.
Yes. I can't with these masks.
And yes, we are doing health checks,
I
but
don't
it is
ever wear
also by
masks when nobody
appointment.
else is here.
Go online for that.
Where's the stapler? Ursula, I need to staple
The
this.
stapler was right there. Yeah.
Oh, Meg's my savior. You're my savior.
Scotty is doing a bounty right now, but when he comes back, he will answer some questions. Are we open for nail cut and just check? We are open for health checks, but you do need to go online and fill
Make
out,
an appointment.
make
ahead
an
of time.
appointment. Yeah, ahead.
And we'll send a verification email so that we know that you are selected for the slot and everything like that. So we're on board and we'll have paperwork for you, like printed out,
Yeah,
so
that's
that
so
we
much.
can have everything organized right now because we're doing things from the car mostly.
Everything should be on the
What'd I do?
website.
Yeah.
should
Yeah.
say all that stuff on the webpage.
Wait, this was just right here.
Those, yeah, that's
Okay.
Does anybody know if the snake girls got vitamin C this morning?
No, they didn't. Oh, the only meds we did were on here. Are they on
Alright.
here?
I'm gonna give
No,
them all
vitamin
their.
C isn't.
Oh, okay. Then no. No one's on vitamin C.
I'm gonna give them their vitamin C.
Do you need help?
You guys want to see our med board? Pedro takes up a good percentage of the med board.
All of her babies.
He said they love your jeans.
Oh, thank you. My dad made fun of me for wearing them. He said they're missing most of the material. And I was like, well, you always gotta point something out,
My
Dad.
parents said, where are the rest of the jeans? Why'd you pay for the all?
Yeah, exactly. That's something my dad would say.
It's in.
He's like, did you pay for all that distress? Fluffy and Nugget. Are those the borders?
These are our borders.
You guys want to see the borders?
Someone's
Look how cute they
Let
are.
me go to
Fluffy.
the setup right now.
Someone said that they've been trying
You're a big boy. You're a big boy. Yeah. Hi.
Okay.
Gotta write Enzo's name
Hello, piggies.
Another pig adopted.
Wait, this isn't Darwin? Who is this then?
Okay. How much would it be for 4 up-to-date healthy? I'll have Saskia answer that when she comes back.
Panther was probably the perfect mate, and she doesn't like it because he's asymmetrical.
Hi, Sky. Are you finished?
Am I finished?
Someone wanted to ask you a question.
I can take a question break.
That
Oh,
is,
I
if they're
left my
still on
notes.
here. I'm not sure.
Huh?
I
Oh.
think it was
What up?
someone's gonna ask you a question.
Oh, I'm on the wrong side. What's the
You are.
question?
Scotty.
I don't know. They haven't asked it yet. They said when Scotty comes back, I want to ask him a question.
Exit. And leave it there. And I'll answer it. I can answer it from
That's
back
just the
here, too.
website because someone was asking for it.
Hi, Leon.
There's a gentleman, oh wait, I should,
Yes.
there's a Target box somewhere with pink fleece in it.
Yes.
Can someone
It's there.
put these
I put
pics
hay in it for them.
Put those pics in there?
Yes, and bring it over to the family, they're way hard in the back.
I don't know who's available now.
Way in the back. Then,
Meg, who should I try now?
We got health
These
checks.
are the adoptions. I got adoption
Okay.
first. This is Brett Gray.
Do you want to bring the live
Females
feed over
still
to
need
you?
his contract.
So they can see the adoption?
no, because there's not much to see.
Okay. It's just paperwork.
Yeah, it's just like paperwork, no one wants to see paperwork.
We'll do a health check.
I need
Big boy.
Let's see how they knows
I need 2 females for this gentleman.
I'm so used
And I
giving out the Midwest page.
Still need a contract.
All right, is he here?
Yes.
Okay, give me that. Do a health check on these borders, and I gotta, and this is their
Where'd
paperwork for
Elizabeth
that.
go? She had the tape last.
It might be on the table over there. Let me go.
We have 3 males available.
Oh, that's a border too? Do you want me
These
to
are-
take
yeah.
over?
And that's it? We have 3 males available?
Yep. There's some more on the floor in the barn from the Calabasas
Perfect. They can see you.
snake group.
They can see you perfectly right now.
Hi. You got a funny dew claw nail.
Alright.
Yes, you do. You got a dew claw nail.
We need to roll up a court.
You're staying with us for a bit, huh? So when we get borders, we always
Someone's
give them
asking for a link for the appointment page.
on the website. And it should
Yeah,
say right there in the menu,
LA Guinea Pig
appointments.
Rescue.com.
No, go through the
What?
fence and there's a bunch.
He's got some a lot of greasy stuff here that you can
Grease
actually
gland.
just pull out when it's like that.
On the floor, the back stall, boys.
Yeah, a little
Is there any that I
overactive
can't
here.
take?
I don't know, you'd have to ask Ursula that.
You'll get a bath when he leaves too. All right, little man, let's have a look. Let's have a general look at you.
He's a big fluffy boy.
You got stuff stuck in the teethies and at the bottom, like lots of stuff stuck in the bottom. Look, can you see?
They can see. Yeah.
Okay, let's show. Can you see the bottom here? Oh,
Okay, we're back. Thank God.
we're back. It was Ursula's
The Wi-Fi
magic
went
touch.
bye-bye
You
again.
guys totally just missed the dirtiest
Floor cleaning ever. It
floor
smells like
cleaning
horrible.
ever.
It's Fluffy.
Hi, my love. He's a big boy.
Sorry, I wasn't here.
He needs
Now
a
I know
nice
how to do it.
bath. He's getting
Now
a
I
bath.
don't. Now I don't need to come running to find you in the bar
Yes,
next time
yes,
it
I
ever
got
does
that.
I
that.
got their
Gets picked
cage
up.
ready
Easy
in the
picked up.
back.
Okay, good.
It's in the male stall in the center middle cage.
Okay, I can
So
take them back
if
there.
anybody needs to take them back there, that's where they go.
And this is the tub. I'll write this on the.
And that goes there too.
I'll write it on the board.
And this is his big buddy.
Well, these guys definitely get fed. They're both big guys.
We made the resume the live, guys. We're back.
Sorry. I don't know what happened. It wasn't me. I didn't do it.
It's got cool markings.
Usually it is. Good boy. What a good boy you are. How many people we have? Did we lose a bunch of people? Probably.
People will come back. We got 84 now.
Those are all the real true
You're true
supporters.
supporters. Yeah, you stand by us when it's a black loading screen. 86 people are coming back.
Yeah, we haven't done this for a while.
Yeah, ivermectin from the feed store. That'll work. The horse wormer paste is what it's called.
Right here.
Oh yeah, we actually have some literally right here. This is the stuff, and it's usually like apple or banana or something flavored. It's usually for horses, but it works. You can just give a pea-sized amount for your guinea pig in their mouth.
Yeah, not on the ear.
That one doesn't go in the ear. The one that Saskia uses is the agricultural one, the ivermectin or whatever. Is this one done?
Nice dirty ears.
You need contracts though.
Urs, are you helping?
She's doing core class. Or showing them how to do it. You straddle it! Here,
Ursula? Urs, quick question.
It's online again.
Can you ask her if she is helping Brad with that adoption? Brad Davis?
She is.
Oh, okay.
She got them the 2 pigs from the barn.
Okay. Glenna, could you also maybe like keep an eye on the new cars arriving? Because I don't know what they require, what kind of service people are here for. So just take a peek every now and then, see if there's a new car kind of thing.
Are you taking questions on the live?
No, kind of, but you know, sometimes if I have time, I maybe answer a question now. Pick a good one.
Hi Saskia, is it okay to have 4 females together? And how much will it be to buy 4 healthy girls from you? And what if I wanted to drive down from Oakland to pick them up and drive back?
People drive across state lines to get pigs sometimes.
Yeah, if you want to make that drive, and it should be okay.
If
So
you have air
got
conditioning in your car.
air conditioning in the car, our adoption fees are $35 a piggy, but 50 for 2 and 60 for 3. So it'd be 60 and 35, I suppose, or something. Anyway, I'm not quite
Probably
sure.
would do a slight discount for 4 pigs together.
Yeah. So
Yeah, mini toilet paper
those are
rolls.
our
We're gonna do a
fees.
photo
So
shoot.
start with filling out the application on the website, and then from there on we'll organize it all. And then it will probably be me who's gonna reply, because that's what I'm doing, all that stuff right now. I don't leave my computer anymore these days because I'm just stuck there organizing things.
If your pig is very skinny, just make sure that you're getting
Good boy.
plenty of veggies a day, like a good 1 to 2 handfuls of veggies a day or more for them if they're skinny, and constant hay, like 24/7 access to plenty of fresh hay,
Well,
so
the
that they're always
question
eating.
You also look nice and dirty.
Ooh,
The
yum.
question you also want to ask with a guinea pig that is not underweight is why
Why
is
are
the
they so
pig
skinny?
underweight?
Why are they malnutrition?
If you've had the guinea pig for a while and it's been, you've been feeding the pig and the pig has been eating okay, then there could be other issues that are at play that could.
Maybe a URI or something.
No, it could be
Really?
hyperthyroidism.
Oh.
I mean, that's a big one where they lose weight but will eat normally. So if it's a pig you've already had, I mean, if it's a new animal that's underweight that you rescued or something, then just wait and see if the weight will come up. But yeah. Otherwise, there might be an underlying issue, maybe a teeth issue you're not aware of, and when guinea pigs are eating, it looks like they're eating, right? Can they see me good?
Yeah, they
Yeah?
can see
Okay.
you. Yeah, they can
So
see
it looks like they're eating. So like this guy, he's gonna start eating this. Come on, help me out. What you need to look for is the dipping down for the second bite, because that's really important. You really have to watch him. Like, when is he coming down for that second bite? That is what tells me if they're eating right. So eating, chewing it, and he's kind of distracted, but you want to see, fast dip back down for the next bite, like him. So then we know there's nothing going on with the teeth. But often you see him chew, and then it looks like they're eating, but in fact they're not getting anything at all because they're just chewing because there's a problem with their teeth. So watch for that dipping down again. That's really important.
Yeah, so we gotta grab one.
Okay, little man. Looks like you are good to go.
When you
Well,
buy
your
the guinea
little
pigs, are they all up to date and healthy, unlike most pet stores like Petco?
It's on his table, so when you
Yes.
walk out there.
They're all up to date and healthy.
They are up to date. Well, guinea pigs don't get vaccinations, but we do treat with ivermectin, and we do outgoing health checks before our guinea pigs go home. So we, to our knowledge, are always adopting out healthy guinea pigs, which at the pet store you might not get so lucky, unfortunately.
Nope, mine was sick. My first one came from that store.
Oh, so I need to do your testimonial.
Oh yeah, you can do mine testimony. I mean, I treated.
I am going to start collecting testimonials from people who bought a sick guinea pig at a pet store, and I want to hear their experience.
There's so many of us.
Yeah, I know. And then you go to the pet store. We go back to the pet store. My guinea pig's sick, and then often they'll say, "Well, we'll take it back and just pick a new one."
They put them in the back.
I can't do that. I like this guinea pig, not the other one. It's like my neighbor. Listen, this is a funny story. Actually, my neighbor was away, and he had someone staying at his property, and he had a dog, and the dog came into the yard and killed one of my chickens. No, not killed, thankfully, actually, but he did a number on my chicken. So I went to the vet, had the chicken put together, because, to me, these are my friends, Like, I love them just as much as I love my guinea pigs. So it was billed for not even that much. It was $150. So I told him, I said, listen, it's $150 to fix my guinea pig, my chicken, and he never paid it.
No. I was
like, come on.
It's $150. Come on, it's the least you could do.
And then he said, I'll get you a new chicken. No, I don't want a new chicken.
I want my chicken.
I want that chicken. They don't get it. He said, well, just, even though she didn't die, but it's like people don't get it. She's no longer with us now, unfortunately. She came with Chico. She was Chico's girlfriend.
Aww.
And oh my God, guys, I got a new chicken.
Marcy! Can I bring her out?
Yeah, you should.
Can I go?
Can I see? I'm coming.
No, I'll bring her out to you.
Was walking down the road. It sounded like two chickens walking down the road. Sounds like the start of a bad joke. Yeah, you were here. For 2 days, we saw these two chickens on our dirt road here, right? And I thought they must belong to a neighbor, and all the neighbors thought that they must belong to a neighbor as well. So no one did anything. And then the third day, I'm like, wait a second. So I started pulling around and found out that these chickens didn't belong to anybody. They were just dumped. So very sad story. And so I herded them into here, and I thought, well, they're gonna live with me then, right? And And it turns out that one of them is the tamest chicken, and she's not a chicken. I'm telling you, this chicken is like a dog. She wants to be inside all the time. She wants to roost inside when it gets dark. She is like knocking on the door because she wants to come inside. It's the craziest thing. The dogs walk in, she's like running behind the dogs to sneak in the door. Really, she's not. I'm telling you that she's not a chicken. You'll meet her because she's gonna go get her.
Yeah,
And then the other one she came with is a white chicken who is completely terrified of everything. So it's weird that they must have come from the same place. Someone just dumped them. Health check! Yay! I'm all ready.
Someone asked, how do I share my testimonial?
I haven't officially. I am gonna create a page where you can upload a video, like a 60-second video. So I don't have that ready yet, but I will start doing that soon. Okay, who do we have here? Health check.
Is
Who
an
is
outgoing
that?
health check.
Oh,
She is
oh,
getting
these are the two
adopted.
girls.
Two girls.
She is the ideal
Oh my
chicken.
gosh.
Yeah.
Don't remember what her name is.
You can just put her somewhere, but
She is getting adopted.
put her right here.
I think it was
Marcy, you want to chill?
Whoa!
Whoa. Okay, man.
Oh, it's okay, Mama.
I know, it's a big chicken flapping her wings. But
Can we
she's a
see the
cutie.
chicken?
We can see the
Do they see the chicken?
Yeah.
Isn't she just the most perfect chicken?
There's so
Oh,
much
I
going
know,
on
it's
in this
okay.
life.
She followed me into the pool house one time, and then I had to clean up her poop because she proceeded to poop right on the floor.
Yeah.
I love her. She's beautiful.
Yeah, Margie.
She's a star.
And she talks to you too.
She does. She really talks.
I'm always a little scared with chickens and guinea pigs, though.
I go
'cause-
Yeah.
for
I'm watching her.
Yeah, I've seen her eat lizards.
Really?
Yes, big fat lizard, this big.
But Saskia,
not
I've
joking
seen you eat guinea pig food.
Whoa.
No, that's not that crazy.
I mean, these are dinosaurs.
She ate a lizard, and then this is so gross. They kill them first before she gobbles them up to make sure they're dead first, and then they
Because you don't
go.
want them climbing up the
Go,
throat.
go, go.
Yeah.
I didn't eat dinner that night because I couldn't after seeing that. It was so gross. You feel good, mommy? Yeah. You look great. You look good for your new home. Yeah. Hi, Margie. No pooping on the table. You hear me?
Yeah, she don't know to listen.
No pooping. She's like, couldn't care less where she is. You know what I mean? She's so chill with everything.
She climbs up on all the cabinets on the sides of the house. And
Yeah, she was
Makes
on
her own
Izzy's
little-
desk just earlier.
That's
She
what I
just
was,
came
yeah,
in,
she
and
came
before
into
we
the pool
knew
house
it.
and was like nesting on the boxes underneath there. I had to go grab her from under there.
All right, you're good, Mama. These need to go somewhere.
Yeah, I'm gonna take them
Ursula? Okay.
You got the girl. You got the pig, the chicken.
I got the chicken.
Do you want me to put the chicken somewhere else?
No, for now she's okay.
Okay.
Who's that weird looking guinea pig? No. It's a chicken pig. Hi, baby girl. Okay. It's okay. I think your nails are good too. Yeah, we're just done. Good girl. Margie. No, these chickens live to eat. It's like guinea pigs, really. I mean, all animals are supposed, actually.
I didn't even know they could eat lettuce.
Chickens? Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, they eat grass. I mean, I got to keep them out of my garden because that's all they want to eat is all my plants. And geese are supposed to just eat grass. The weed whacker is not supposed to eat grain or chicken food. He's just supposed to eat fresh. And yeah, he loves the romaine. You can eat like a whole one a day, the weed whacker. Hi. Yeah, I need to do your ears actually. Ears are a little dry.
What do you see, huh?
Marky,
What's going on?
what's going on, Mama?
There's so much going on.
What's going on? No, what do you want? What are you looking at? You can't have any of that. You gotta stay here. You hear me? You can stay here. And the crop is here, the croup actually. And you can feel it's all like big and swollen pouch that's full of food.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know what that was.
Yeah, feel it. You can feel it. It's right here, and you can feel like it's full of stuff, full of food.
I'm this close to
Right here.
a really long time.
Feel the crop.
Ooh.
And you feel there's like little pieces. It's like grains and stuff, and yeah.
Oh my gosh, look at that. That is a super smooth Casanova. Look at him. Look at him compared to Casanova. Look at Casanova. And look at him. Look at the orange and the
I know.
orange
This is a
band.
female. She weighs a lot more than him. He's a little slight of build.
Casanova, he's looking kind of fuzzy.
Okay, you're a good little missy. Actually, you know what? Let me just do that lice check because I am paranoid now.
With reason.
What, Mars? What do you want? Are you done? Are you gonna poop on the table?
This guy's a wild barn boy.
You're a
Look
good.
at him from just the right angle.
Okay, so those two were adopted. They're good to go.
Saskia, are we
And-
live?
Oh, sorry.
We are live.
We
Are we
live.
live?
Did you bring those?
What up,
burgers
party
back there?
people?
I can't find the paperwork. Thank you.
There's the comments.
Hello, comments.
Hey, Ta-Chan.
I just love this Saskia and the chicken there. Just the chicken chilling on the table next to
Who
you.
wants to just help me with
You guys
this
look good
outdoor
together. Oh my
health
god,
check?
the hair. The feathers almost match your hair.
How much can a chicken eat?
A lot.
As much feed as a chicken
How
could eat,
fat
if a
can
chicken could eat feed.
It depends how fat can the chicken get.
How much fat can a chicken get if a chicken could get fat? What's that?
Everyone's saying hi, Scotty.
Huh?
Everyone's saying hi. To you.
Hi. We had Peep Peep. That's another chicken. Some of you might remember Peep Peep, who is still here, and we had her since she was a little one. And she was also very tame, but she went to live at the barn with the barn group. We have two groups of.
This is a barn boy.
We have two groups of chickens. So Peep Peep is there, and I don't get to spend as much time with her as I
Miss
do
Guinea
with the
Pigs
one,
are-
the group that's here at the
That's a
front.
question.
This is one of the boys from the snake rescue, from the Calabasas snake rescue, and they've been here now for about a month, and they're ready to go. Hi. Is he very hard to catch? Is there a
Well, I was
little
going for
wild?
another one, and then he presented an opportunity for me to catch him. So,
Wow, what's going on with your weenus? Okay, let's have a look.
yo,
What's going on with
weenus.
the weenus?
Scotty,
The royal weenus is clean.
we have a question for you. Have you tried Ripple brand milk? It's pea protein based.
Interesting. I have not, but I will
Ripple.
take a look. Ripple. I
I
wonder
do
where
the
I
Whole
can find
Foods
it.
brand almond milk with vanilla.
I've been drinking almond,
Sugar-free.
rice, cashew. Mostly I drink almond milk, but I've been drinking rice milk also.
Okay.
Alana will give a free mask to whoever donates $100.
A free piggy mask.
Yeah, free piggy mask.
Wow.
Thanks,
well, let's
Alana.
show it. Here, we got someone wearing it.
This is the mask. Rotate. Yeah, not the best lighting, but here, let's come out actually over here. This way. Stop. You're the subject. You wonderful. Ripple milk is at Target. I got to go down the hill for Target.
And they're
Yeah.
very nice too, because they have
They
a
look-
little nose wire to
yeah.
shape it.
Look at that.
Real comfortable.
Unlike this horrible mask. I've been wearing this mask for like 6 months.
You know what Gabe does with his masks? He puts a little alcohol in it. He sprays alcohol in it to the
I could put a little whiskey in it, but then I'll be making bad decisions.
Why is there a chicken on the table?
I don't know.
I just noticed him.
Is his wiener weird or?
No, but he's got this lineage thing. Here, let's get a close up of this.
Okay.
So this is
Hold on to your
This is the inside pocket.
lunches, people.
That he had a little black stuff there.
Yeah.
Then this is
is pocket inside out, and this is like a liner that I can just pull out. See that?
So it's like a funk that kind of forms
It's a
like a
liner.
bacterial film.
Yes, it's kind of a whole liner that's sometimes like this. I got lucky; I was able to pull it out in once. Now,
This is luck,
This-
Saskia?
yeah, it's luck.
You got lucky.
This is sometimes I've heard. Actually, Veda told me that this could be some sort of a fungus that causes a liner.
Not a
So,
bacteria.
If someone can help me, my fingers are dirty.
What do you want?
Get some fungus stuff. Bloat from in.
I'll just keep pulling stuff out and you let me.
No, that might be in here then. Don't make a mess, Scotty.
I'll put it all back. I will put it back. You let me know which one.
You know what it looks like. There, that one.
This one.
Yes.
Oh. The antifungal cream.
Yep.
Our recommendations is to not have a 13-year-old pig.
Just put a little bit in the pocket.
Put a little bit of cream in the pocket,
There. And then you
then get on the road.
put that weenie away, and off we go.
Don't
There.
put your finger in the socket.
I don't know where this is going.
I don't know.
It's a good boy.
What else rhymes with
These were
pocket?
good. Check that already. And a little bit more ivermectin. and you're good to
Rocket.
go.
Rocket.
There you go. Okay, one guinea pig ready
We
for
got 4
adoption.
verses. All right. So now that
Here is their guinea pig.
okay,
And you needed me?
that is pigapoo.
And there's a chicken on there.
Pigapoo.
If you could tell me the name. Is it on Weebly? Is it through the website?
Yes, is that the
Yes. Is it for Brad?
It is for Brad.
How
He
much?
ordered too much of everything.
I know.
He needs 25 plus, so he needs $50 back.
I'm like, wait.
Okay, I'll go do that right now.
Okay.
Can someone watch the chicken?
Can you do a health check, outgoing health check?
I'll
I
watch
can
the
do that
chicken.
real quick. Or you want to do it?
I can do the out. Yeah, I can
Yeah,
do the
she'll
outgoing
do it.
health
I
check.
gotta do a
I need
refund, so
the-
I'll be right back. So.
Can you actually staple this
watch
to
the
this?
chicken.
I will watch the chicken.
I got a
Where's the
tissue under
stapler?
her butt in case she makes a poop
Okay.
because that's what they like to do. Those
Tell them
chickens.
that Saskia's working on doing a $50 refund to Brad. He's the guy that, with the 2 girls over there. Where's the I believe it's on that side. This is a boy.
This is what, yeah, he's going with the snake pig.
What is his name? Is this their pig?
Pig poop.
Okay. Margie, please do not poop. I can't with this. Margie, no. Hold on. Chicken's on the move.
Hi, sweetheart. Come on.
She is trouble.
Hi, honey.
I can't find this.
Do you need help down?
I mean, she's awesome, but she's trouble. Come here.
She's gorgeous, though. Oh, it's Oh, it keeps getting moved.
Say bye, Margie.
Hi, Margie.
Oh, here it is. Found it. And say Saskia's working on the refund. Hello, live. We will be right back. You want to answer some questions?
Do I want to answer some questions? Well, I can try that. Okay. Has Sushi got a home yet? Yes, Sophie, he did. He got matched up with a spayed female that came in called Xena, and they went to their home a couple months ago.
So this is a piggy?
This is their piggy, yep.
What's a piggy's name?
I have a trio of 2 3-year-olds. Oh, hold on. Trio of 2 3-year-olds and a 6-month-old. Bonding went really well with them, but they're super laid back. That is lucky. Always lucky. I feel like the dander shampoo helps the kitty keep giving them a bath. And yeah, you want to bathe them once a week with the dandruff shampoo until you see that resolving. It takes a couple weeks to see any improvement, and then it goes pretty quick.
And a hay, right? Ask him that because he told me
So
about
once
the
for the dandruff shampoo baths for ringworm.
Hi, kiss your teeth? Oh no, it's okay.
I have a 20 square foot cage for 4 girls. Could I get a 5th in a 20 square foot cage? Yes, because you need 16 square feet for 4 pigs, so 20 square feet would be fine for 5.
Ow! You should bite her.
I have 3.
This is a bitey pig.
It is. One of my piggies kind of dominant, but it never
check your teeth.
Whoops. Hold on, guys. Bear with me. I'm not very good at technology here.
Where are you going?
Yeah, you definitely, each piggy should have their own house, for sure. And sometimes if you have one that's kind of a bully, I recommend putting in a third house, just so that there's kind of an extra space. So if he tries to corner him in the other houses, they've just got an extra space to go.
This is a very young pig.
Yeah, they got him at the pet shop last month, so he's probably about 3 or 4 months old. 3 months old.
His front nails are still too short for me to really
Is it
trim.
normal for a guinea pig to make a huffing noise often? I have one. We've had her to the vet so many times. They've checked for respiratory issues. They've checked for heart issues, and she's just a piggy that makes a hooting sound. She kind of wanders around talking to herself. So it depends if you're hearing like nasal sounds or if you're seeing any discharge from the eyes or nose, definitely get it to the vet. If she just kind of makes a hooting sound, chances are she's okay. But it's still a good idea to take your animals to the vet. No matter what they are, I always say once a year, at least for
Pigs can't eat rabbit pellets.
a vet check. The piggy with the very bad eye. We sent her off to a specialist
You're talking about that family?
to check on that piggy's eye. We haven't heard anything back, so I don't know what happened.
We might have some. I told him I was going to
I actually had a pig with that same problem, and they did a surgery. They had to remove her eye, but she's been fine, and that was a year ago. So hopefully she's done.
And he's a bitey pig.
Well,
Hopefully she's okay.
this is their pig, so there's no return.
What is the shot you give the guinea pig? It's not actually a shot. It's we just use a drop on the ear.
It's a blunt tip.
We use a blunt tip to draw the fluid out of the bottle, but it's called ivermectin, and that is to prevent internal parasites, lice, and mites. And I always have to be careful after I say that because I always say mice and lice. So, yeah, but it's not actually a shot. We actually literally just drop a little bit of the liquid on the back of the ear. Okay, guys, I'm gonna let the young kids here take over this technology.
I'm gonna show you guys a little bit of the rescue while we're talking.
Oh, where's babies? Do you have any babies to show?
Do you want to flip it around, or do you want to keep it this way?
Oh, how often do you give ivermectin to the piggies?
But I thought they might
No, I
want
mean
to
like
see
that,
the
but
pigs.
the other.
Every 3 to 6 months.
Yeah, every 3 to 6 months, and you do about 0.1 cc on the back of the ear. Guinea pig had a bald spot on the top of his head that doesn't grow fur. That is a crest, actually. That's a breed of guinea pig called a crested. So that's completely normal.
Babies? Do you have any crested piggies?
Yes, we have a baby.
How long does it
We have a
take for
baby
piggies to cut the
crested.
finger?
Where are the bowls?
Come here, little Owlie. Let's make you famous, honey. This baby is actually, I don't know if it, this baby is actually crested and has a small bald spot right here. So it's a crested. Did they see it?
Oh, that's a textile, so that one's a little bit harder to see. This one is a purely crested. Why are you crying? Why are you crying? You always complain when you're with me. This baby was born at my house.
Oh, that's amazing. Do we have these bowls?
And he's a complainer.
Yes, we do.
You weak like you're looking for mama still when you're with me. I love that little white nose. And his bonded male, the guy I bonded him up with, has exact same little bigger.
that's
He has
a
a
good
big
question.
version of the white stripe.
Someone has a good question. What do you do during health checks? That's really good. So we start by clipping their nails. We check their teeth to make sure they don't have any overgrown teeth or discolored teeth.
Getting big.
We check their feet to make sure they don't have fungal feet. We check their eyes, their ears, their nose to make sure they're clear, no discharge. We listen to their breathing to make sure that nothing sounds funny. We also will feel them all over, feel under their armpits, feel under their chins, because that's where a lot of abscesses happen. We check for lumps and bumps, anything that is abnormal. We do the ivermectin, and then for the boy piggies, we do the bore cleaning, where we clean out their anal sacs.
We actually have 2 health checks, so if you want, we can do that.
Is that the
case? The females.
This is Owlie. He was born at my house.
For health check.
Looks like a little owl.
Owlie, is that Owlie?
There's my baby Owlie. I love this baby.
You guys, Owlie is the biggest little fluff ball in the world.
I love him. Hi, Owlie. Can the camera see the health check?
Here.
Okay, so for the person who asked what we do for health checks,
She'll
we
do a
just got
run
a
through.
health check-in.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is first we check the sex because we want to know if we're doing a bore
Yeah,
cleaning.
you can just talk them through all your
So
stuff.
this is actually a female, so we won't be doing a bore cleaning on her.
Thank God.
She's a little skittish, and I am famous here for getting bitten whenever I do health checks, so we'll see what happens. So you're a little skittish.
My
it's
girls
okay.
all bite me, but they do it to bully me.
Oh, my guinea pig Blondie's just a biter. He bites Saskia whenever I bring him in.
Yeah.
Okay,
So we start with the nail clip, and as you hear, she squeaks. She doesn't like it. They don't like it.
It feels funny.
It's fine. I didn't even cut you. So then what happens too, if we do cut a nail, we have this stuff called styptic powder. You don't need this.
It's
This
great
is
for
fancy.
humans too.
You don't actually need this. You can use flour or cornstarch. And what we do is we put a little bit on the Q-tip like this.
I like that stuff though.
Oh, come back
Styptic
here.
powder works wonders.
And
then
there's
we
even a
can-
more expensive one that has a pain relieving ingredient.
What did happen to her?
And then we can
I
touch
came
it
back
on the
and she
nail.
was gone.
Where's my chicken?
Did you not do anything?
The
with
reason
her?
why I like the styptic powder, Avery, is because then I can put an Amazon
Wait,
link
did
for
she
my
put her
affiliate
down on the ground?
thing in the description.
No, I'm not sure.
I guess I also could for a bag of cornstarch, but most people already have that in there.
That's true.
Okay. All I ask, I will leave
Saskia.
for 5 seconds.
Saskia,
Look
we're still
after
live.
My chicken, I
We're
know.
still.
What? You asked them to look after the chicken. I wasn't
Look after
here.
my
I'm
chicken.
Why are you
explaining.
getting
Someone
mad at me?
asked of the
Where
process
did
of the
Avery
health
go?
check, and I'm showing them how we do a health
I
check.
should have asked
Oh,
Ursula
good.
where she
Okay,
wants
they'll be
me.
quiet. then.
YouTube.
And you too.
Oh,
So I'm
got
not good at
bit.
keeping them
you got
steady.
bit.
It's okay.
There is a YouTube video on how to
Yeah.
He's a good
exactly.
girl.
If your guinea pigs
Does he
sneeze,
pull
how
his
often
part
do
out?
they
You got it?
sneeze?
If they're not sick, a sneeze could be just a couple
But
times.
how
if they
often?
did.
How often do they? If they sneeze more often than like
God, it should be like
once
once
or
a
twice?
week, maybe. But if they're
Like-
sneezing, if it's just constant sneezing, that's a vet visit because that can be an upper respiratory infection.
Oh, it would be over there. It would be over there.
Your dominant piggy always teeth chatters. That's just completely normal. That is dominant piggy
Welcome to
behavior.
having a dominant piggy.
Yeah, even my females, when they're in heat or whatever, you can tell that they are because they start teeth chattering and rumble strutting at each other and chasing each other around the cage. It's just a dominance thing.
You don't keep.
I know you don't want your nails cut. I know.
Sophie
goodness.
Shopkins says hi, Saskia.
One of the people on this. Okay.
over in the sides on the bottom.
Good girl.
The bars of their cage, you know, I mean, sometimes they chew if they want out more. So maybe do more like floor time with them.
It can also
or if the
show
cage
boredom.
isn't big enough or they don't have enough tidies.
It also shows boredom and stress. What you want to do if your piggy's chewing the cage bar, because the cage bar is really hard and they can actually break their teeth if they do it too much. What you want to do is you want to wipe down all the cage bars with plain white vinegar. Makes them taste nasty, breaks the habit.
And someone asked how much of ivermectin put. We just put 1 drop.
Ivermectin, about a drop, about 0.1 cc on the back of the ear. Okay, so your last nail has been clipped. So the nail clipping part is done. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at her eyes, her nose, and her mouth to make sure I don't see any signs of illness. If you see discharge, crusties around the nose, it can show an upper respiratory infection. If they have crusties around the eyes, it's the same thing. But also one thing that I've learned from my experience is that teeth overgrowing can cause the eyes to water too because it presses up against the sinus. So her nose is pink and clean, and she's very alert. Eyes are clear. They look good. You don't want to see any clouding in the eyes or any squinting. If their eyes are cloudy and if they're squinting, that could indicate an injury like a hay poke. If their eyes are kind of sunken in, that could be dehydration. So you want their eyes to be big, clear, clean, shiny. Her eyes are beautiful. Yes, you are beautiful. So then I'm going to check her ears. Some piggies get a lot of earwax built up in their ears. And it's not the same kind of earwax that we have. It's a different type of thing. It's more just dead skin cells that build up. So what we do is we can just take a Q-tip and you only want to clean the folds of the ear. Don't jam it in there. It's like you don't want to jam it in your own ear. And we just kind of clean it out. And if there's any super crusty spots, we can lubricate it with a little bit of olive oil. But
And lately we have been having some guinea pigs with lice, so we do check for lice.
yeah, lice has been a thing.
Yeah. The last couple of weeks.
So you can see So the earwax is going to be the same color as their skin. Because it's dead
Thank
skin
you,
cells.
Lori Edmonds, for $5 donation.
Okay.
We're glad we're back too.
I need to see your teeth. So now I'm going to check her teeth when she decides to let me. Hi, I know.
You don't like that.
I know. Okay. I just want to see it for a minute. Oh, hi. Yes. Okay. Just for a minute. Just for a minute. Oh, my goodness. What if I bribe you? You want some lettuce? Yeah, you do. Can I see your teeth? You're chewing really well. It's a good sign. Bad front teeth indicate bad back teeth. We can't really see the back teeth because we don't have the same tools as a vet does. But if the teeth are overgrown in the front, there's a good chance they're overgrown in the back.
They were asking what type of piggy she is. She's an American.
She's an American.
American, the orange, white.
So your teeth look good. I was able to glimpse for a second. Sorry that you guys couldn't see. So now what I'm going to do.
Big girly. Yep,
I'm gonna feel. They get a lot of abscesses under their jaw.
Okay.
Abscesses are caused when their teeth overgrow and they get infections. So now she's grooming.
What are those for?
I don't want to interrupt your bath. Fun fact, when they groom, if you notice when they groom, if they have some cloudy, milky white stuff in their eyes, that's not an infection, that's not anything to worry about. They kind of generate their own guinea pig shampoo, and they use that milky fluid to clean themselves.
I know, I have a clue.
So now, you're all clean.
Avery, do you want to show the cloudy eye so people know what's...
Oh, really quick.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
I'll wash her.
So for piggies, if your piggy's eye looks like this, can they see in the camera?
Here, I'll zoom in.
Okay, if your piggy's eye looks like this cloudy, this is a damaged cornea. This is caused from a hay poke or a hay scratch, which can lead to an infection in the eye. If your guinea pig's eye looks like this, you need to go to a vet right away, because what the vet will do is prescribe an antibiotic ointment that goes in the eye to keep it from building bacteria. And what they also want to do, and this is something that I learned when my guinea pig had a hay poke, and not a lot of vets will do this, you want to get an eye drop for pain instead of doing like an oral pain medicine like Medicam, because similar to the blood-brain barrier, there's a blood-eye barrier. So anything you ingest to help your eye isn't going to help your eye. It doesn't touch it. So it has to all be eye drops. So here you go. You can have her back.
Oh, that was Megan's.
Oh, here you go. There you go. Let's finish up your health check. Oh, hi. So now I want to feel her jaw for abscesses, and I want to feel under her armpits, because when they get older, they start getting fatty deposits in the armpits, which aren't an issue, but if there's anything hard under the armpit, it could be a lymph node issue. Her armpits feel normal. She has nothing on her belly. A lot of times they'll get bumps on the belly. I know, it's not comfortable.
How many volunteers are there at the rescue?
That's a Saskia question.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Saskia, how many volunteers?
12, 15?
No, not that many.
Not that many? Maybe 10?
10?
Maybe they'll just come consistently.
No, maybe 10, 12, but not everyone's always here at the same time.
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not feeling any bumps on her. What I want to do now, this with a female, I want to check her nipples for crustiness.
They're asking if you have any medical background, Avery.
I don't. I've just been working here for 4 years. And I've had unfortunately, a lot of piggies with illness that I've had to deal with. A lot of times people get piggies, never take them to the vet ever. They live for 6 years. My pigs are at the vet every other day, I feel like. So I've had a lot of just opportunity to learn for an unfortunate reason.
Yeah.
So I want to check her nipples for crusties. Crusty nipples indicate hormonal problems. Females tend to, as they get older, start developing ovarian cysts. It's just really common in females. It's just one of the things that happens when they get ovarian cysts. It can cause aggression. So if your female piggy is always dominating the other piggy, doesn't ever leave her alone, it could be a hormonal issue. Hormonal hair loss. You'll have a V of hair loss down the back. Crusty nipples can indicate early signs of hormone problems. So you want to check for nipple crusties. Nipple crusties can be removed with a little bit of olive oil and a warm towel.
Someone asked, what are the qualifications to volunteer here?
So for what happened with me, I messaged the guinea pig rescue page, said I was interested in volunteering. They messaged me back, asked if I had any guinea pig experience. I had them as a kid. So they sent me an email, told me to come by and see if we were a group that I was comfortable working with. So I came on my first day and I got introduced to all the volunteers and I started shadowing people. So I started shadowing adoptions, learning how the process works. I learned how to give baths. It's kind of one of the first things to start you off on is giving baths because that's a good way to learn how to handle piggies. And then in the meantime, you can learn the other things too. Then we teach you adoptions because it's got its own nuance. You got to learn when a piggy is bonding, when it's not working out.
I started sweeping first thing.
Yeah,
First
a lot of
thing I
people
did
start
was
sweeping. And then just as I got more familiar with the rescue and with piggy knowledge and educating myself, I started taking over with health checks as well. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do her ivermectin. Where did the ivermectin go? Elizabeth, where's the ivermectin?
Oh, it's over there. Sorry.
Like literally,
Scotty, can you or
like
someone?
literally
Okay.
tearing this baby away
So
from his
ivermectin,
mother's meat.
not a shot, because we take the needle off. We don't use the needle. So we want to do a drop of this behind the ear. A lot of vets don't realize that you can just put it behind the ear and they'll inject the piggy with it. It's super painful. It burns. They don't like it. What we've learned is that there's so many veins in the ear that when you put something topical on the ear, like a pain med, like CBD oil or something like ivermectin, that the blood vessels in the ear will absorb that medication and carry it throughout the rest of the body. So it's all we need to do is drop it on the ear, on the fleshy part of the ear. So if you would just sit still, it's okay. And it's a drop. And rub it in a
The
little bit.
discharge?
Yeah. So you notice discharge?
Her health check is all done, so now we can move on to her friend.
The girl, the two pigs that you were doing right now, the health check.
Well, she's doing a second thing.
Oh, okay.
It's a fluffy piggy.
This is the one who has discharge?
This one is, she's pretty sure it's this one that had the discharge. She
Discharge
had noticed the
from
last
where?
few days.
From where?
From below.
Oh.
She said she saw mucus coming from
That
one of their
one is a
butts, which I just took as
So
discharge coming
discharge
from.
can be from heat.
There's no discharge right now.
Discharge is usually like a mucusy type
Yeah.
of.
Like
Well,
a
it
mucus
usually
plug.
means that there's.
Well, I just
they have
I
a
just did a health
infection.
check on her.
Often doesn't, no, not necessarily. Often doesn't mean anything, and you can see it once, never see it again.
So it might have just been
So
just
I
something
always
in her
say-
system that she was.
I just did the
she
health
was
check
having
on her.
discharge before.
I didn't know this.
Oh, you did her health check.
Yes, I was over there. I did it.
Oh,
See
okay.
what's going on. Yeah, grab the other one, Scott.
Where are our comments? Oh.
Scotty.
The other, I did grab it. I saw a girl
My pig's
already.
foot got stuck in the
get the
fleece.
other
What
one.
do I do?
Why?
Just try to untangle it as best you can. Their bones are a little bit fragile. You don't want to pull. If you notice any sort of injury, if they seem to be walking funny after that, you want to see a vet visit.
She did. Well, you're wet somewhere, so I'm
Discharge on his nose.
That one's a girl.
She's pooping right now.
How often to use ivermectin? Every 3 to 6 months.
Are these done?
This one's also a lot bigger.
Yes. They can go back to their mommy
Saskia?
or daddy.
Yeah. They're done?
Yeah, did you do
Elizabeth
everything?
did the
Check
black and white one. I
nails?
did the orange one.
Ivermectin?
Nails, ivermectin. Okay.
Yep.
He might get adopted.
Thank you for the $50 donation.
Oh wow, thank you.
Just let the no. Well, I can't.
So my pig is sneezing. What do I do? Is that bad? Sneezing can indicate an upper respiratory infection. It can also indicate that they jumped into a dusty pile of hay. If they're just always sneezing, if it's several times a day, you want to see a vet for a checkup.
Do they need a tooth trim?
So teeth trims are only for piggies that have dental disease, overgrown teeth. Overgrown teeth can happen because of genetics. It can happen because they're not eating enough hay. Unlike hamsters, rats, they don't grind their teeth down by chewing on wood. They grind their teeth down by eating hay. And when their back teeth grind down, their front teeth grind down.
Antibiotics.
We do take in guinea pigs for boarding. You can go online and book that.
No, leave it open. I'll put them back in the
Sure.
If your guinea pig's water bottle has green algae, you want to clean that out. What you can do is you can put hot water in the bottle with a little bit of rice and shake it. The rice will clean the bottle out. And you can also, and the hot water, you can also use a little bit of vinegar in the hot water and that'll help kill bacteria.
Using
Not a lot of
filtered
vinegar.
water?
Filtered water is good.
Doesn't make it go green.
Really?
That's fast. Well, I've noticed my filtered water after a while that makes it not go green very fast, but at the same time, there's like backwash that the guinea pigs will like
Ooh.
put in.
That's a good question. What do I do when guinea pigs get pregnant? So pregnant guinea pigs, you want to up their calcium and protein intake a little bit. So you want to start putting a handful of alfalfa hay in with their Timothy hay. Switch them to young guinea pig pellets with an alfalfa base, because they need that extra calcium and that extra protein to make their milk for their babies. You want to keep the pregnant mom on the higher calcium while the babies are nursing, and then the babies will be on that for 6 months. That's when they need the extra calcium. When the piggy gets bigger, like it gets more pregnant, like the baby started growing, you want to handle her a little bit less because she's delicate and she's bottom heavy. Vitamin C drops. So we use the Child Life liquid vitamin C. You can get those on Amazon. I prefer the Child Life because it's one of the only vitamin C drops that uses real sugar and not like artificial sweeteners, which they can't have.
60, thank you.
Measurements of Benadryl for guinea pigs. Children's Benadryl, the liquid, 0.4 cc every 5 to 6 hours.
Oh, I did 0.5.
You can, it depends on their weight.
0.6, I mean,
It can't hurt them.
It really can't.
How many guinea pigs to get at the same time? Boys, you want to do in pairs. Girls, you can do as many as you have room for.
I have a pretty big cage. I got 4 girls in my cage right now. I got 1 fostering.
What are common guinea pig illnesses? Upper respiratory infections. They're low to the ground. Their legs are like half an inch long. So when they're walking around, they're exposed to everything on the ground, everything in their bedding, everything in their hay. That's why you have to keep their cage really clean so that they don't get that ammonia buildup. So, and it's sneezing, crusty nose, runny eyes,
those are the obvious
coughing.
Symptoms,
yeah. But
if you want to
listening to the breathing is good. Hay pokes. Unlike rabbits, they don't sit and eat their hay on the outside of the little hay pile. They jump right in. So you want to keep an eye on their eyes. Bumblefoot, another big one. If they're on dirty bedding or improper bedding, they can get foot infections, which can actually be deadly.
It's a fungus, yeah.
Bumblefoot, that's an infection.
It's a fungal infection.
No, it's a bacterial infection.
I thought we treated it as a fungal.
No. That's when they get the crusty feet.
Yeah, when the ringworm on the feet.
Yeah, no, but bumblefoot's like a bacterial infection. It can infect the bone. Those are some good questions.
yeah.
Vitamin C drops in water? No. Vitamin C is volatile. As soon as it hits the water, it disintegrates and it is no good anymore. Also, what it does is it changes the flavor of the water so they're not inclined to drink. Give vitamin C rich veggies such as bell peppers, cilantro. They have vitamin C in their pellets, and you can also supplement with the Child Life liquid vitamin C, but don't put it in the water. Ivermectin you can get on Amazon. Someone talk about guinea pigs with larger nipples means they've been pregnant before. That's not always true. Females sometimes just have large nipples.
Older females.
Older females too.
And the ones with issues, with reproductive issues.
Kay Sampson already came. There's no name of who adopted.
Saskia, someone named Bonnie is asking if we like the bumper stickers that she sent.
Bonnie, thank you. Yes. Did we bring them up? You saw the bump stickers yesterday. Yes. I'm going to bring them out now.
Can guinea pigs have a concussion when something fell on their head? Any head injury needs to be addressed by a vet. If something fell on your guinea pig's head, I would definitely take him to the vet. Anything with a brain can get a concussion. How many guinea pigs do we get in on a daily basis, Ursula?
On a daily basis, right now, I would want to say because of COVID and the quarantine, we haven't actually been taking in a lot, but we're starting to take in more surrenders. But we have taken large groups. I mean, there was 1 week that we took in close to like 40 pigs.
Wow.
And that was just 1 week. But on a daily, it depends. If the surrenders show up, we do take in like 10 at a time sometimes. And then we won't take any in for a few days. And then on the weekends, we'll take in close to like 6 minimum, to sometimes even 20. So it just varies if we're taking in large groups or not. Large breeding groups. But yeah, large breeding groups are always invited just because it's kind of a...
Like an emergency.
Thing. Yeah, like an emergency.
Tips for bloated guinea pigs. That's a good one. Okay, so what you want to do is you got to get the gas out. You want to do a baby or an infant gas drop. You can get that in the baby aisle at the grocery store at Target. 0.5 cc's of the gas drop every 4 hours. While you're giving the gas drops, you want to also have the piggy on your lap and massage their tummy to try to move the gas around. You can get a vibrating pillow on Amazon and put a blanket over it and let the piggy sit on the vibrating pillow, and that helps move the gas around. But if your piggy's getting bloat more often than not, even if your piggy gets bloat once, I would recommend seeing a vet.
Thank you, Bonnie.
It's the largest.
It's wonderful. We love it. Absolutely great. So we're gonna hand them out to all the volunteers. You gonna put this in your car, Avery?
Yes, I am. Yay! Thank you.
There you go. Thank you so much, Bonnie. It's gonna send you an email, but I guess I'm thanking you right now. Thank you so much. Mwah. It's really beautiful, lovely. So sweet thinking of us.
Ringworm, that's a good one. So ringworm is really easy to treat. What you want to do is you want to take an athlete's foot cream or a jock itch cream, any antifungal over-the-counter cream, apply liberally to the affected area twice a day for 3 weeks. If the ringworm is near the eye, you can put the cream on a Q-tip so that you can get it around the eye and not get it in the guinea pig eye. As far as bathing goes, once a week, lukewarm water, using either Head and Shoulders or a veterinary grade antifungal shampoo. Bathe in lukewarm water, lather the piggy up, let it sit for about 5 minutes, then rinse, and then blow dry the piggy on low so that they don't catch a cold. How long can I leave my guinea pig alone? I wouldn't do it overnight personally. During the day when you're working, just fill up their hay and pellets and their water before you leave. If you're out all day, that's fine. Just make sure you're coming home at the end of the day to check in on them. Having an extra water bottle attached to the cage when you're going to be gone for a long time is a good idea. But if you need to leave your guinea pig overnight, I would definitely recommend getting a house sitter to come and check on them.
Yeah.
Do guinea pigs bite hard? They can. Their teeth are really sharp and they're long. They don't tend to bite. That's not their natural defense mechanism. They want to run away. But you get the ones that do bite. Sometimes they draw blood, sometimes they don't. But if they decide they want to bite you hard, they can bite your finger deep enough to hit the bone. It has happened to me.
Wait, are we able to adopt as of now? Yes, you are. Just go on the website and you have to fill it out, and
It's a girl.
we will confirm it.
I'm trying to
confirm
make
your
sure that everybody writes the name on
Process
there.
an
but
appointment.
It's
Yeah, everything is done online. So
and there's other people.
fill out the application and someone will reach out to you to get an appointment booked.
They came already. Theirs is done. There's
Guinea
nothing-
pig poo that's occasionally smaller than normal is an issue. Occasionally it's not a big deal, but if your guinea pig is having really hard, small poops, you may want to evaluate the diet.
Person. We have double paperwork for them.
Pedro's doing a lot better, thank you.
Here, I don't. They adopted somebody. I don't know why they
So I'm gonna flip this around so you guys can.
Flip it like the actual camera so it's facing us.
This person is
Is that easier?
No, because I need to be able to read this.
Yeah, I know. That's what I mean. Because you could
what I'm trying to
flip
say.
like the actual
Oh.
side of the camera.
Why
using
won't people write the name of the pig down?
Okay, well then let's flip it again. I've never done YouTube live. I don't normally do this. Hello.
How many people? These are all for you.
I don't have eyebrows. Okay. Give your pigs vitamin pellets and they'll have vitamin C. Yes, pellets have vitamin C, but for guinea pigs that are older or have health issues, you want to do more vitamin C because that'll help their immune system. So guinea pigs that have health issues, you need to give them the additional vitamin C and the child life liquid, which is this stuff. You can get it on Amazon. I love it. It tastes like orange Kool-Aid. The piggies love it. It's treat time.
The ivermectin prevents mites, lice, and internal parasites.
This is.
I was stuck on that.
Watery eye. Watery eye can be an indicator of upper respiratory infection or dental disease. My guinea pig Blondie has dental issues, and instead of his teeth growing down, he has one on this side that grows up into the jaw. It's not affecting him eating, so we haven't done anything, but what it does is everything in your face is connected. If your tooth is pressing up inside your face, it's pressing onto your sinus. So what happens is if your sinus has pressure on it, you're going to get more watery eyes. So he's got one eye on that side that's always a little bit watery. If you're just noticing it, you want to see a vet, rule out an upper respiratory infection, and get a jaw x-ray to make sure that his teeth are in good condition.
And we need to put surrender paperwork with them. This is Brad's surrender.
So is this the one that was Stan and the baby?
Bonding for blind deaf piggy. So what you want to do with a blind and deaf piggy, when they do bond, the other piggy is going to be kind of like their seeing eye pig, right? So you want to try to bond them with a piggy that is non-aggressive. I would recommend going to a rescue, because rescues will do bonding, will do introductions to make sure that the piggies get along, and the rescue will kind of know which of their piggies are a little crazy and which ones are a little more mellow. Ivermectin prevents against lice, mites, and internal parasites. What do I do if piggy cuts through the skin? I'm assuming you mean if the piggy bites you. So if your piggy bites you, you definitely want to clean out the wound and apply some antibiotic ointment. Keep an eye on it. If you notice any redness around the wound, if you notice any swelling, any discharge, you need to see a doctor because that's an infection. How do you start a guinea pig rescue? That's a great question. I didn't start this rescue, so I don't have that many tips, but I do know that with any organization, you have to establish your purpose, you have to get an EIN. That's a better question for Saskia because I don't run a business.
Enzo was the first.
A vet told me supplementing vitamin C is always necessary. Is that true?
Oh, the second.
Necessary is the wrong word. Beneficial is probably the correct word. Guinea pigs cannot overdose on vitamin C. Vitamin C is it's excreted in excess through the urine. I mean, if you give them a lot of vitamin C, I mean, they can probably not feel too good. But giving them 1 cc, so this is a 1 cc syringe. So one syringe full of this a day is 50 milligrams, which is recommended for a guinea pig is 50 milligrams a day. 2 syringes for sick, immunocompromised, or older pigs, or pigs with arthritis, because vitamin C can help lubricate the joints.
All right, that's why.
But if your piggy's getting lots of vitamin C rich veggies, I wouldn't say that it is necessary. Absolutely, you have to supplement, but it's a good idea and it can't hurt them. So why not? Guinea pig is pregnant and she's aggressive and bites the male. Well, for sure you need to separate the male from the female because she can get pregnant within an hour after giving birth. Her hormones are raging. That's probably why she's aggressive, but you definitely want to separate the male as soon as possible. Get him a same-sex friend. If you have any male babies, they can go with dad at 3 weeks. Make sure that you are sexing your babies and getting them separated from the male, or I'm sorry, from the female at 3 weeks if they're male, because they can get mom pregnant at 3 weeks.
Mature.
Yeah,
I was
3 weeks.
I was checking, like, it's pretty much on the dot at 3 weeks all the time. But, like, some of them seem to develop
They start
a little bit
popping out.
faster than others.
Yeah. If you notice babies humping mom at all,
Take them
out.
They probably can't get her pregnant yet, but, like, that means that
You
they're
don't want
trying.
to, yeah.
Shady, someone, and Mickey were supposed to be pig stuff.
What happens when all your cages are full? Do you stop accepting surrenders? We're luckily in a position to where if there's any sort of emergency surrender, we're usually prepared for it. We do have a surrender wait list. So if it's not an emergency situation and you can keep your pig, you may be put on a wait list because we always have room for emergencies.
We had a full health check last time.
Oh, where did we get those? I have no idea. I saw
That is my sticker. Saskia said I could put that on my car.
How cool. Very nice.
Ivermectin prevents against lice, mites, and internal parasites.
Okay.
How do you know if your piggy's got gas? The sides of their stomach are firmer. If you press on their stomach, it's painful. So what you want to do is start infant gas drops. It's called simethicone. You can get it in the baby aisle at the grocery store. 0.5 cc every 4 hours. Give tummy massages. If you can go on Amazon and get a vibrating pillow, you can put a blankie over it, put the piggy on the pillow, and the vibration helps the gas move throughout their stomach. Oh, Bonnie says that she's very glad you love her stickers.
Oh, yay, Bonnie, you love you.
Do piggies bite hard? I just answered the question. They can. Their teeth are
They can draw blood.
pretty long. They can draw blood. It's not common. But if they do, they can draw blood. Their teeth are long enough to hit the bone. It's happened. What you want to do if your piggy bites and breaks the skin, you want to disinfect right away. What you want to do is monitor. Is the area getting red? Is the area getting swollen? Is it super painful? Is there any discharge, any pus, any mucus? If the answer to that is yes, you need to see a doctor because animals have a different bacteria in their saliva than we do. So we might not be prepared, our bodies might not be prepared to fight that sort of bacteria off. So disinfect as quickly as possible. If you notice any signs of infection, you see your doctor right away.
Somebody that blood pumps to pretty hardly, so like, when it's like.
What happens when you run out of space at the rescue? We always have room. We make sure we always have room for emergency surrenders. When we run out of space for non-emergencies, we do put our surrenders on a wait list.
Everything was fine. We had just broken up. We were trying to bond 2 boys.
Okay, ivermectin again. It's a preventative. It prevents against lice, mites, and internal parasites. How do I get my guinea pig to like other pigs? Well, if you have a female and she's really aggressive, you may want to check for hormonal issues because sometimes that aggression comes from hormonal issues. If you have a male and he's really aggressive, he's probably just really dominant, and you may want to try bonding him with a baby. And by baby, I mean a piggy under 10 weeks old. Watery eye. I've been seeing that question a lot. Watery eye, you want to see a vet. Watery eye can indicate at best an upper respiratory infection and at worst dental disease. We will definitely say hi to Saskia. Saskia, everyone is saying hi. Say hi to Saskia. I'm getting that a lot.
Guys, I'm like,
She's busy.
I'm cleaning up everything. I'm cleaning, so sorry, but I'm here. Everyone else here.
Sorry,
I'll be back. I'll be back soon. I just wanted to put some load in the machine because we're overflowing with laundry.
We're just answering lots of questions right now.
Yeah, awesome.
My guinea pig is not growing. How old is your guinea pig? So the average size of a guinea pig for a female is going to be between 9 and 12 inches long and between 1.5 and 2 pounds. They are fully grown lengthwise at about 6 months, and they fill out with that poundage by 1 year. Males should be 10 to 13 inches long, maybe even a little bigger, and 2 to 3 pounds. Again, 6 months, the length fills out. That's when their skeleton stops growing, and then they fill out their muscle mass within the first year. If your guinea pig is not steadily growing, and you notice that they're not putting on weight and they're really young, only like a few weeks or a couple months old, you may want to see a vet because there could be a nutritional deficiency or there could be a congenital disorder. How many piggies do I have, or how many piggies does the rescue have? How many piggies do we have here, Ursula?
It's a constantly changing number.
Now we probably have, let me see, 10, 20.
If your piggy's popcorning all the time, that's really cool.
So,
Is there a happy
Do you
pig?
guys want to see any piggies on the live?
Yeah, you can bring out piggies and show them our piggies while we answer questions.
a lot of pigs in the back that are like on the floor. So we have probably about 14 males on the floor.
Oh, you got 14 back there now in the herd?
I think it's about 14. I don't know. It's anywhere between 10 and 14.
Nice.
Males on the floor, and that's from the Calabasas group, the snake pigs. And then we had about 14 pigs. And we had about 28 from we got about 23 from Santa
I'll scroll
Clarita.
down. I don't want to interrupt her.
And then, I don't know, in total we probably have close to 200, but they're always coming and going. I would say anywhere between 150 to 200.
That's a lot of piggies.
Yeah, that's not as much as we've had before though.
Say hi. This is Fire. She's one of our
Everyone knows
sanctuary
Fire.
pigs.
Yeah. People with the nose.
Younger piggy keeps rumble strutting the older one, but only does it once in a while. Are they males or females? Because different for both. Males, it's a dominance thing, especially if it's a younger piggy and he's growing up. That's when they start getting more hormonal. They start testing their dominance. If it's females, they could be in heat. How many adoptions do you get a day? Well, when we're not in the middle of a pandemic, anywhere between like 15 and 25 on a Saturday. Right now we can only do 1 per hour, so we're doing like 5 or 6. So if a pig stops growing length, it's sure to say they're 6 months old. Scott is trying to make a guinea pig bite me because I get bitten every time I'm here. Scott says I must taste like cilantro. So a pig stops. You tried to verify that, and that was gross.
Maybe partially or romaine.
So if a pig stops growing in length, it's sure to say they're 6 months old around. If they're really long but really thin, they're about between 5 and 7 months old. They start filling out. When they're fully filled out, it's about a year. If your guinea pig is puffing up, as in like hair is standing up on the back, they're scrunched, they're kind of scrunched inward, that is an indication of pain and you want to see a vet.
I have 2 loads.
Do any of your volunteers live in the inland, like the Inland Empire? Well, I live in West Covina. So a lot of us drive out really far, but it's totally worth it. If you have any questions, if you're guinea pig advice, you could post it here while we're live. Minimum age to volunteer at the rescue. That's an Ursula question.
Well, it depends. We usually say 16 years old, but we have had some that are younger, but that's because they've been volunteering here for a really, really long time, and they kind of pay their dues. Like Elizabeth, for example, she's somewhere around here. I think she's 14, and she started volunteering here maybe when she was like 13, and she was mucking stalls and cleaning cages. So she really, you know, did a lot of that, and then she came here with her parents, and we know her parents. She lives really close by, so she kind of became one of our regular volunteers.
And if you're under 18, you do need parent permission.
Yeah, you should come here with your parent. Saskia, do you want to do a baby cam?
Yeah, let's do it.
We have a lot of babies right now. They're still not ready to wean yet, but do you guys want to see some babies?
Let's see some babies.
Oh, look at this thing.
What did you?
That.
This is Saskia
Look at
walking
this.
through her yard, picking up stuff.
This is fountain grass, and I just got some, and this is like dinner, you know? We actually took it out. It's the root.
Yeah.
So, but this is the grass. So I'm gonna put it in somewhere, and they're gonna munch on it.
I'm gonna flip the camera, guys.
Big thing of fountain grass.
There we go. Oh, we're feeding. So these.
Eat some nummies.
So these are. So these are the.
Calabasas.
These are the Calabasas ones. The ones from the $6 Million Mansion.
We call them snake babies.
We call them the snake piggies. They're still a little bit scared. We have some pregnant mamas in here.
They show potential.
Yeah, they all had scurvy, so we had to make sure to give them a lot of vitamin C. What else do we have? Oh, this is our sanctuary cage. A lot of you guys know Fire.
I was just showing
Say
them.
hi, Fire.
They're probably gonna X-ray him again to see if
This is, if you guys recently watched the ear cyst video, that's her right here. So we popped the cyst in the ear. She's doing great. Fire, you want to say hi to everyone?
Kidney failure, they only pay up to like 160.
What pellets do we use? We use Piggies Choice pellets. That is our pellets that we have here. Bye, guys. Or there was somebody there who was saying bye. Okay, these are our Santa Clarita Valley pigs. Violetta, Alessia, and Layla right here. They are on pregnancy watch.
I think we paid $500.
How long does a guinea pig seizure last? It could be very short. Oh my goodness, this is a little girl. So this is one of the Santa Clarita Valley piggies. It's a little girl. She is adorable. Look at her. She's so
She has a
cute.
bunch of siblings.
Oh, she does have a bunch.
But when Blondie had pneumonia, we paid
BR Barrett. We actually, if you really want to get better hay, we recommend that you go to a feed store.
They always have the fresh.
Yeah, we don't buy like online like most people do. We actually get our stuff
And it's
from
cheaper
feed
prices
stores.
for this wholesale. Usually.
Look at this. So this is our these are our Santa Clarita Valley pigs, and there's a lot of babies in here. There's babies everywhere. Oh, health check? Oh, perfect. No, they don't need health check because they just recently came, so just toss them in there.
Which cage? The white one?
The white cage, yeah. Exactly. Definitely buy your hay from a feed store. If you guys live anywhere by horse properties, definitely go to the feed stores and you will get better hay and better prices. You will also be able to get some kiln dried pine shavings. That is what we sell here. Pea flakes. Yeah, pea flakes are good for them. Obviously in moderation because that's a treat.
I call it crack for guinea pigs.
Crack for guinea pigs.
They love their pea flakes.
How many babies do we currently have? Geez, they're coming and going all the time. But we probably have about, let me see, we have about 6 in here. And then we
I got
have
some at my house.
3 over there.
Oh,
I want to say that we currently have about probably about 15 babies that are not weaned yet. Are we fighting in here?
Yeah, Mary. We
Mary.
just put her in right now.
She might be a little bit of a biatch.
Are you not being happy with them? You
She's
wanna go
like,
somewhere else?
we want a 2x5 all to
Self. I'm a spoiled pig.
Are blueberries good for them? Yeah, blueberries are great. Obviously, fruits is good in moderation. Oh, this is Elizabeth. I know we were talking about minimum age for volunteering,
Responsible younger mom.
but this is Elizabeth. How old are you, Elizabeth?
14.
14. And how long have you been like volunteering here overall at the rescue?
I started March last year, so like a year and a couple months.
Yeah, and you
Wow,
started.
so I did not long.
And what were you doing to start with?
I started actually cleaning the horses' stalls.
Yeah, and
cleaning
that
up their poop.
that is a hard job. And if a kid of that age can get through that, then they most definitely are qualified to come and help here, because that is definitely a tough job. And Elizabeth paid her dues.
I used to do horseback riding, but we never actually had to clean the stalls. We just learned
Muck
how
the
to
stalls.
tackle.
I've mucked stalls.
Yeah,
That
but
was my test the first
Yeah.
here, and I got to feed them and take them in and out of the arena. It was fun.
Yeah, so Elizabeth is really great with the animals, and she's very responsible. She is a fast learner. And you know, we finally got to the point where her parents didn't have to be here, and you guys live pretty close by, so your parents can
We
come
live
by.
up on the hill right here,
Yeah.
2 minutes.
So she's amazing, and she's kind of an exception to the volunteer rule here. But I'm not against, having younger volunteers, as long as they can definitely pay their dues at first. The rest, oldest piggy. You know what? Our oldest piggy right now.
We have a pair of 3-year-old boys here.
We do
Might be
have
one of
an.
the Buddha boys? No.
No, the
Not
Buddha
all
boys are
young.
not old. I think probably our oldest piggy is probably 4.
We've seen older.
How can we send stuff to you? You can just send it straight to us. You can probably find our address on Google.
It's gonna be, you look up LA Guinea Pig.
Yeah, you can look up LA Guinea Pig Rescue. This is not the best lighting. Saskia would tell me to come around and get the lighting that comes in this way. Yeah, see? Julia.
Oh, am I an example for the lighting?
Yes, you're definitely. Julia. There's Meg.
Are you doing cards? You better make good cards
Oh
for
my
them.
God.
I'm making.
That's Natalie. She's look at that cage. Somebody needs to change these grids. Somebody needs to tell Ursula to get on that. This Natalie, she's blind and she's got a little bit of a head tilt. Who else? Is there anybody you guys want to see? Let's see. My guinea pig's trying to squeak loudly. When she hears the food, it sounds and it drives losing. What's the youngest piggy at the rescue? I think the youngest piggy. Well, a lot of our fosters have all of a lot of the fosters have our pregnancy watch piggies, so we don't really have any babies right now, but we do have some. Let's see, we have hi honey, this is Janie. She is adorable, you guys. I love her so much, but she has 2 babies in here right now that she's feeding. Do we have any
Any news on the piggy with the bad eye? Oh, the one, the YouTube video.
Oh, you know what? We haven't heard. She actually went back with her owner, and her owner was supposed to take her to the vet. So,
There's 2 in there.
yeah.
I mean, I'm not
Oh,
sure.
here's Pedro, guys. You guys want to see Pedro?
Are you sure that?
Who wants to take over the here? Elizabeth, you want to walk around real quick?
Hello, sure, yes. Any? Hello, Julia. Hello. It's Megan, Scotty. Scotty, who are you holding there? Hey, hey, hey.
Sydney.
Sydney. Hi, Sydney. Hey, girlie.
Sydney's. Whoa!
Careful.
Sydney's a wild man. I think I have to go to the barn and go fishing.
Where's Cashew over there? Can't really see her too well.
He's big though. He was big.
Any questions or any pigs you guys want to see? Like babies or older pigs or no? Yes. Oh, these are the little baby, the Abby babies.
I am.
Baby cam.
Can we see the piggies on medication?
She told me to put all the recipes on the train.
Those babies are so
Are those Santa Claritas?
These are Saskia.
Can we see Fire, please? Yes, Fire's actually cleaning herself right now. She's right there. Girly.
Oh, I love seeing Ursula.
Who should I try? We're running out of pigs, so I have to go back to the barn.
We should do a baby
Scotty's trying to do an adoption right now.
I'll put him in our pocket and leave right now.
Do you have skinny pigs? We do have skinny pigs. Yes.
Where? Is Lola still here?
No, Lola's on this side.
So we have
Hugo's right here.
Hugo. He's right here.
He's all black.
Yeah, he's very pretty.
He's very friendly.
I saw another one down here.
He's
Or was that
aggressive
probably
with other males. And then there's gonna be some.
there? What about the two boys over here?
Yeah.
Elizabeth is making wearing a sweatshirt.
Again, they're cage cleaned right now.
My sweatshirt's on the chair.
And he's like, we'll pick him up Saturday. Yeah, I can. I said, but I don't have any carrier for a hamster.
Do I got anything for you? Do I got anything for you? No.
What do you feed 2-month-old babies or younger that don't have a mom?
After 3 weeks, they shouldn't need to be nursing anymore.
Yes.
You can do completely normal, like plenty of veggies, as long as they're getting plenty of veggies and plenty 24/7 hay and everything like that. They should be fine.
No, really. I mean, there's no point in arguing it.
These are skinny pigs. Is it normal for another guinea pig to lick the other guinea pig pee?
Okay, this doesn't match
Yes.
the color,
Yes,
but
it is.
you know. Sorry, boys.
Can we see the Buddha boys? Yes, they are right here.
You're munching.
There's Casanova, Podrick, and this one is La Bamba.
And Mr. Trisket. Yeah. Trisket is snuggled in the hay.
All right, I gotta have one.
Yeah, there. There's a little, the textile.
Made by Jeannie.
We actually have a lot of babies down here.
And we have some more little ones here.
Oh yeah, we do have little ones in there. The text. Look, it's a little family. Hi. That one white one, the single white one. So
Oh, honey, it's okay.
the baby.
This one's texture is everything.
Nice. Is that for you guys?
Look at that.
Oh, that's the one I posted on Facebook. He's so amazing. Love this little man. I don't know how he ended up looking like that.
And then the one little white red-eyed one. I love it.
Yeah, so sweet. Here, did you pick him up already?
I think I would.
How much do you guys charge for adoption fees? So one guinea pig, one
We love
guinea
red
pig's
eyes here.
35, and two pigs is 50.
Is that a
Two
little
or
girl
three.
or boy?
2 or
2
3.
is 50 and 3 is 50.
Yeah.
Same price for 3, and I think 3 are awesome.
And then we have different prices for neutered males, skinny pigs,
Yeah.
because those are special adoptions.
Do we have anyone here?
It's always in there. Please.
Hi. This one is actually blind. This one's a blind piggy, but he lets me pet him.
I mean, it's just
This is Waldo.
one time. Stop with something. His Facebook.
I would like to see all the pigs please go around cages one by one. Okay. Well, you already saw these. These are the babies with the mom. These are some boys down here. Bentley and Danny. So that's a long-haired one. And then he's got his head. I think he's eating hay. Yeah. Do you let people come in during lockdown to see the piggies? So we did open up today, but we had
We had adoptions going on
We have
during lockdown.
adoptions,
They're
yeah.
curbside.
They were curbside.
We were bringing the pigs out to you, and you asked for either we weren't doing bondings, but we were offering like bonded pairs and stuff like that.
Yes. So we right now people aren't in here. They're in the arena where they park their cars and have to wait. Someone said the camera cans might be a little dirty and clean it. I think it's pretty clean. There might be a smudge on it. I'm not sure. Can you give the pigs veggies?
Yes.
Yes.
We want you to give the
Yeah,
pigs veggies.
that's part of their
That's
diet.
their natural source of vitamin C and all of that. That keeps them from getting any kind of malnutrition. They need to have at least 1 or 2 handfuls of that veggies a day.
Yeah, this is the blind one. Then he's sleeping. It's really late in the UK. This one's actually a satin. It's very cute. A little skittish. That's okay. This was actually a surrender just today. I think he's sleeping. Can they have broccoli? Can guinea pigs have broccoli? Julia? I'll answer that in a second. You still let people adopt blind piggies? Yes, but they do have to. We do need a special owner for blind piggies. There's no one down there. We do need special owners for blind piggies. Make sure they will care for them at all times. When do you refill piggies' handhelds? Their handhelds should always be in their cage. They should always have that once a day, usually. And that hay is actually 70% of their diet, 70-80% of their diet, and they need hay constantly in their cages. We actually fed them hay this morning, and look how much they've already eaten.
Where did you get your guinea pigs crunchy?
How do you know or tell if your guinea pig is blind? So a guinea pig, if blind, they may or may not have a head tilt. They usually do. It can be a small or a big one, and they can have cloudy eyes. They can have cloudy eyes, but just because they have a cloudy eye doesn't mean they are blind. Not in all cases. Talk more about that. Hi, baby. Is there anyone here? Sorry, it might not focus too well. So, how long do females need to be pregnancy watch? So females, okay. Let's see who's Apple. One sec, I will answer that question.
Bring them over to see Apple. This is the neighbor pig. Rummaging through your porch.
Hi.
I've never seen a long-haired pig.
No, we gotta walk him back over to the neighbor.
He's walking himself.
Can you walk
Did
him
he
back?
just end up here?
Scott, walk him back.
You need some snacks so we'll follow you.
Do you want me to go? Oh no, it's going.
Oh, he's going. He's going.
Good job, Apple. You go.
Like, do I have a long-haired pig?
What was the
Like,
question I was
no.
about to answer before?
I thought yes. He's so cute.
So back to guinea pigs, if you guys still want to see anyone. Buddha boys, hi guys. Not sure what question I was answering before. Oh yes, how long do females need to be on pregnancy watch? So females can lay their babies 59 to 79 days. So basically that's how long we keep them on pregnancy watch, to make sure they don't lay anyone. But usually maybe like a month, around a month in or something, you will see if they have a bump or showing signs they are pregnant. So actually we have...
Oh, because you said to use this for pulling out some of the...
Ooh. Hi, Fire. Yes, yes, they can have broccoli. See, so she actually doesn't have a second eye. She's a one-eyed pig.
Oh yeah.
Well, Bucky taught you tricks.
Yes. Bucky told me
She has no eye right there. But I believe she has a second eye. Hey, girlie. I'm not sure if she's blind, but I do know she doesn't have that eye.
What did you just do? What are you doing? That's weird. He's like,
Thank you guys for all your donations.
I remember Bucky freezing.
They're very appreciated.
So good in the bath. Is Peppy nice? I'm afraid of him.
He's super sweet.
Is he?
Yeah, it does not bite. There's not an ounce of aggression in it. The problem is he's so ginormous.
He
that
doesn't know his own
you-
strength.
Yes. That if you're standing next to him and Peppy decides that he's got scared or something and makes a move towards you, you'll break your knees or your leg.
Are the other
Just
piggies
because
nice?
of the size.
Are the other piggies nice? Panchito and...
Punchy's
I
nice.
think I'm gonna put this down now. Unless if you guys want to see any more pigs.
Say hi. Like Betty is very
So they're not
sweet.
gonna bite me.
No.
he lays down
Betty is very timid.
I'm so
Saskia,
afraid of the goose.
Okay, no.
Saskia, your phone's at 15%.
That's not good.
It needs to be charged.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna have to say bye-bye then. Ooh, hi guys. I'm back for a minute. The phone is like dying, and I think we have a bit of a video to film later as well. But you got a good idea of what's going on here at this time.
Do you want me to bring
We're
the plug or do you want to
still
say
in it.
goodbye?
No, we'll say goodbye. It's been quite a while already. Get to the charger. Aw. You guys just want to hang out while it's on? I mean, that's fine. If you don't mind not being entertained all the time, you can just see how things are happening live. Live cam. Yeah? We can do that. Okay. Well, then let's get the
So we
thing.
won't be answering questions, just to make sure.
No, some maybe we'll just grab it every now and then, but
Yeah.
yeah, we'll just leave it right here. So health checks, they can see the health checks and
La Habra area, is that?
La Habra is Orange County, no?
Oh, they were saying, how can you tell when a guinea pig is blind?
Hoi. Hi Elaine. Hallo. Goedenavond.
You need to do a blind test video.
A blind test video. I did that. It exists. There's barely any videos I haven't done yet.
Update on it.
You know what I want to do today is a health check video, like a proper health check. Because I do the health checks all the time, but I don't think I've ever made a video on exactly what to look for and what not to miss. That's something I gotta do. Where's the charger?
In your office.
In my office.
Do we know any good rescues in Arizona? I'm sorry. And also with blind tests, you want to make sure you see from the front, the side, the back. See if they blink, because usually if they don't blink, that does mean. But sometimes they do. They also sometimes have a head tilt. If they don't run, they're blind. How long should we leave the pigs alone when you get them? Not that question. How long should you leave the pigs alone when you get them?
You should leave them alone.
Like, I don't think
Handle them. Handle them right away.
They were saying, like, should you let them, like, get into the cage and stuff? I think you should just handle them, right?
Yeah.
You can let, and
You
they
mean
just
like-
got adopted.
You mean like interaction with them, like yourself, between yourself and the guinea pigs?
Yeah, no, handle them right away.
I mean, you should handle them. You need to let them get adjusted to their environment, though, for a few minutes, or not a few minutes. I say usually about a week, not till you handle them, but I mean like till they get adjusted in their cage and in their environment. And I would say at least handle them at least once a day, because you want to get them used to you holding them.
Yeah, because they have to bond with you so they know
Exactly.
you're safe.
You also have to bond with them.
Why don't you use pellets with treats or dried bits in them? I've used them for years with no issue, and it confuses me why it's considered bad.
So what happens is if you're feeding them pellets with like little dried fruits and seeds and tea flakes and all sorts of things like that, they tend to start eating all of that stuff, and they won't eat the pellets, which is the pellets is what actually has the nutrients in it.
Think of it this way: Cheerios or Lucky Charms. Which would you rather give your
I
baby?
always tell everybody it's like offering a child a bowl of broccoli and French fries. What do you think they're gonna pick out of that bowl? They're gonna
Yeah,
pick out
because
the
Lucky
French fries.
Charms, they just eat the marshmallows, but not the actual
And then
cereal.
also the seeds and all the dried fruit
Thank
can
you
get
for the
stuck in their
donation.
teeth.
Yeah.
And that could be a problem. I mean, that could
Can we
lead
choke
to I don't think it can necessarily choke, but it'll just get caught in their teeth.
I think they put more preservatives in
And
that
there are
food
more
also.
preservatives in that. So I would definitely steer clear from
She's
that
being
stuff.
bullied towards that one. She's being bullied to everyone.
So Mary, that's Mary?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think this is Mary, because I'm Maria.
They need to work it out. That's what Saskia would say. Leave them in there? Let them work it out. Unless we actually see like flipping and like fur pulling.
Can I feed my guinea pig sunflower seeds?
I would say
She's
sunflower
chattering
seeds are not really something you should feed them. I don't think it's gonna hurt them, but sunflower seeds are better for like hamsters.
Oh, this thing is pushing on my neck.
Watermelon seeds.
I don't think it's like if they eat it, I don't think it's bad for them, but I wouldn't go out of my way to feed that to them.
Yeah. I always pull the seeds out when I give them watermelon.
I just tell people to stick to good pellets, veggies, and hay. Those are the things that your guinea pig should be eating. That's really like the staple in their diet.
Can I feed
And-
mine red bell pepper?
Oh,
Yes.
of course, absolutely.
Red pepper.
It has a lot of vitamin C.
Red peppers have more sugar than the orange and yellow, though.
Can you use Head and Shoulders shampoo for my guinea pigs? Yes, you can.
We
To
use that all
bathe
the
them. Should I be bathing my guinea pig? Yes. So 4 times a year. So once every season, like summer, March. Summer, March.
And you
summer,
can
spring.
use baby wipes
And-
if you need spot clean.
Yeah.
Pet wipes.
Pet wipes, baby wipes, yeah. Spot clean.
Can babies have pear tree branches? I give them apple but never pear. Can piggies have pear tree branches? Branches?
Like the sticks? Probably. They can chew on it. I don't want to eat in front of the camera. Gross.
Only bathe about every 3 months when you do ivermectin. Yeah, every 3 months because that's 4 times a year.
Ivermectin?
No, 'cause-
Oh, bath? Yeah.
Can you feed piggies the cookie you're eating?
Definitely not.
They're saying cookies.
No, the kind of cookies you should be giving them. Do we have any there?
Want me to grab some?
I don't know if we have any over there.
How many times in a day should I feed my guinea pig? Well, you need to
Well,
feed your
they should have unlimited hay at all
hay,
times.
yeah.
You
Veggies
feed veggies here once a day. But
and then pellets.
pellets they have throughout all day.
So if we see it low, we just put more in.
And water all the time.
Yes. Clean water. Why do they have a head tilt when they are blind?
Because they usually have. I'm not quite sure actually.
Thank you for the donation, Maria. 8. Would you say rectangular or square cage is best?
As
I
long
don't
as it
know.
meets our minimum requirement.
Yeah.
As long as it's 8 by or, yeah, 8 square feet minimum.
Feet.
Doesn't matter if it's square or rectangular.
So many flies on the lettuce.
Yeah, it's like that.
Actually, only ones you can buy in a store that are decent. These are okay. But those are a couple of the
Treats. Do we have any of the other, the red bag ones?
I don't see them unless they're in the box.
My guinea pigs love Oxbow vitamin C cookies.
These are the ones that we
Right there.
recommend.
Vitamin C.
So this is the barley, the organic barley biscuits. If you read the ingredients, it really doesn't have much of anything in it. You don't want to see like a bunch of preservatives on that. You always want to read the ingredients on here. So, I don't know. You just want to make sure. These are the organic barley biscuits. And this is the most readily available ones. I mean, I wouldn't choose these because they do have a lot more like things in them that I wouldn't want to give them. But they're Timothy biscuits with like apple in it, and these are actually great, I guess, as an alternative if you can't find the Oxbow ones. You know, actually Selective, the brand called Selective, which is Supreme, they make amazing treats. I forgot, I don't think we have a box for them, but Selective also makes some great treats. Mrs. B, is it okay that our 8-month-old piggies literally haven't drank any water? How long have you had the piggies, Mrs. B? Because it all really depends. This is also Oxbow vitamin C cookies, so we use that as treats as well. The Buddha pigs love health check appointments. We have a health check appointment, guys.
But they've had the other method. So just nail trims and then
Yeah, that is right. If they are eating a lot of veggies, they won't drink too much water. Why do some guinea pigs have red eyes? I don't know. Why do some people have blue eyes, and why do some people have brown eyes and green eyes? I don't know.
there are a lot of rodents that have lice, rats, ferrets.
It has something to do with pigmentation.
They say that sometimes they're more light sensitive, but that's not always. And sometimes they're not.
checked if anyone's here?
Well, we have a health check that just got here. No.
This is surrender here. Oh, what's her face is here? What's her face?
Oh, yeah. We just got these health checks that came in.
Health checks. Okay. Woo.
They've
look
had
at this.
ivermectin 2 weeks ago, though, so they just need check and nail trim.
Oh, the owners gave it?
Yeah. I love that color.
These are the new balls, guys. These are different from the previous balls it's double painted and there's more colors. So these are 2 new colors. Well, this matches the mango house. Oh, I know. Does match my. This is my favorite color, that's why.
That's why.
This is also going to be the color of the new space house. And we're going to get a space house with the light body and this top, and then we also have a space house with the stained body. You saw those, right? They're so good. So we don't have those yet, but we have these. They're on Amazon. So you can just go look for ball Piggies Choice, and you'll see probably just this and that one right now. I still got to post this one, but they are different from the previous ones. They don't have the plastic. And it's just much better. They're just much better, sturdier. Okay, and they don't tip. No tipping. It takes a really, really smart pig to try and tip these. I know the purple is just. I love it so much. Okay, I have a health check, and I don't want to wear my vest because it's.
And they said that the blue carrier is sneezing occasionally, and the red carrier sneezes once in a while.
Good. Yeah, that's
Like
good.
the red one sneezes less than the blue.
Okay.
Carrier wise.
Hey, Elizabeth,
Yes.
are you busy?
No.
Okay, come help me with these people.
Coolio.
There's a lot of
And a
Alright,
lot of
so-
people just came, so we get here.
You baby your guinea pig today? That's awesome. Great job. Did you know that a lot of people believe that you should never bathe your guinea pig, that because apparently they're self-cleaning? I never heard that. I thought everybody knew that you had to wash your guinea pig. It's just such a no-brainer to me. And then I learned that there's so many people that believe that. I'm like, oh my gosh, I cannot imagine not bathing my guinea pigs because they really get dirty and greasy and icky. Okay. Hello there. Where are you? Hello. Oh, you have that.
I have one pig, yeah.
Ah.
They're
Do we have any pens? Oh.
pens? No, they're like gold. The flies are insane here.
Did you hang up some more? Yeah. What's the weather, Earth? I get like this because of the weather. Hi. Hello. Come here, beautiful. Look at this beautiful girl. Is it a girl? I don't know. No, it's a boy. It's a boy. Look, it's a boy. You can see the testicles, and then if you press here, if you can tell by looking, then what you gotta do is just press right here, or just rub right here, and you'll feel something, a little bone. And then if you press, then oftentimes something will come and say hi. A little weenus will come out. You're very pretty boy. All right. Let's see. Were they adopted from here originally? Earth, do you know? Earth is not.
Border pickup?
A border pickup?
Yes.
Name?
Parker Josie. And
Okay.
her name is Erin.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, she's
Did they already have their bags?
No, they did not, because we didn't know when they were gonna be.
Okay, and there are two bats that just came in right now.
Wait,
At 2 o'clock. She said she had a 2 o'clock appointment for
now
bath.
we're not
We
doing
don't
She
do
said she
baths.
talked to Saskia about it.
Yes, you did sneeze, mister. No, we can do a health check, but we can't, well,
Okay.
unless we have the people to help. We do actually, right?
Well,
Yeah, if someone wants to do the bath, that would be great. Sure, we can do it.
well, Parker and Josie
But then
were
Parker and
boarders that
Josie-
didn't get a bath,
Yeah.
And they need
so
that.
they need baths.
Oh, so they need
So
to go first. So
they
if they
would-
want to wait, then we
Okay.
can do it. And we
Okay.
have to do 2 others first.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell her to wait for
They're-
at least 45 minutes.
Parker and
45
Josie.
minutes.
Parker, they're in the back. Right?
Yeah, they
They're
are in the back. Parker and Josie, female still. Parker.
But yeah, they must have made an appointment for a health check because there are no appointments available at all for bubble
Yeah,
baths
I
at
didn't
all
think
right
so.
now. Yeah, no, you can't even make the appointment.
Okay.
Why are you sneezing, mister? Because you definitely are sneezing.
Take my time, take my chances.
So often you can tell sometimes by the inside paw of a guinea pig if they're wiping their nose because it gets a little icky. But this one is not wiping his
He hasn't
nose.
sneezed.
No, this one has sneezed. Biting some antibiotics.
Does
Get
not
up.
have a crusty nose either.
But you look pretty good. Lice check. Is he getting adopted? Is it another snake group boy? Aw, that's awesome.
These guys are so well behaved. These Calabasas. Who's that?
We have 2 males over there. We see us running paperwork.
No, you're good.
That is
Sorry, I'm
the
looking under my
Josh's,
lamp. See,
2 males. They're single. They're available.
checking for lice.
Milo and something
Top
else.
corner?
Yeah, the top corner. They're
Because
available.
I've been seeing a lot of that
What do you mean they're
recently.
Jamming and Joshing? They surrendered their piggies?
No, they picked up some.
This is a surrender that just came in,
Oh.
Melissa.
It's a surrender.
Yes.
So yeah, those
For
are
Melissa.
available. They can-
Okay.
They are an appointment.
Cool.
Do we have the surrender form?
Well, I think I only
Yeah.
have one more to go.
Surrender form. It's a male.
Maybe.
Who's that?
Someone's
Yeah.
piggy.
So
Someone's
Is it one of
I'm
ours?
gonna come back in an hour and go grab lunch.
Okay, that's fine. The boarders?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah, so they need to get a bath.
Um,
Oh, that all sounds good. Richard
Saskia,
definitely needs
and then the other people that are getting grafts said they can wait.
I'm gonna put this one in the
Saskia,
What's going on with your
we're
school?
supposed to have a surrender mail. Find a single mail.
Is the paperwork there? Are they on the list?
What grade was that?
They are on the list,
So
but
freshman
I
next
didn't know
year?
that we were taking.
Yes, we
Is it
are.
gonna be at school?
Yes.
Yeah.
We have
The best thing
space.
that could ever, so it's a
So probably
middle
someone had
school.
been on the list for like till
9, 10, 11, 12.
for a year or
The
more.
best thing ever would be if like.
Okay,
you had the
weenie
whole
time.
school for most of the
Weenie
freshman year,
time.
And you just roll into high school already a sophomore, like.
I pretty much will be because what they said that every person's gonna have an individual day when they come to school. This one is good. Like separate all the classes. So I'm probably gonna be in school like once.
Yeah,
So you'll
so
have,
this
like,
one is, I
there'll be,
definitely
like,
heard this guy sneeze.
Group that you.
So it may not be a bad idea to go get some antibiotics at the vet.
That's cool.
Because
The
it
chances of
definitely
getting stuff
made
in
the
the locker in
sneezes.
a situation like
There's
that
a
are
lot
much
kids at
more.
my school.
Hi, baby
Because
boy.
I'm, my school
Um,
is North Hollywood High School is near.
Valerie, would you mind finding some Q-tips because we're running super low?
Oh,
they are? Oh.
Yes, so I'm gonna, in my.
Do you have a container you keep them in, or do you just get them out of the box?
Oh, they're right there.
No, I'm saying.
So when you're doing this, you want to
Pluck them from.
breathe
yeah,
through
refill.
the mouth. This is stinky.
It's in the zoo. It's
Stinky business. Oh, you're a very good boy.
It's across the street from the zoo.
Very
Yes.
So
good
it's right near
boy.
the Gene Austria Museum. That's a cool museum too.
Okay.
They've got like.
We herded Chi-Chi into his new home.
Into Maria's.
Oh, okay.
Probably isn't cool, but it was cool to me.
We needed Luis to call him then.
Forget. No, I haven't
I need
written
my
yet.
sticker.
Were you showing the new
No, I
bowls?
did. Yes.
Outgoing
I
health
love
check.
them.
Those trains, by the
No, we
way,
don't have to sign anything.
Are we still on live?
they're miniature scale
Oh.
size trains.
Or are they
But
good to go?
basically Walt Disney, he was like a train. So he started
I need some
making,
leggings.
like,
How much?
mini trains.
How much do you want for them?
Those are basically.
Some what?
Leggings. How much do you want for them? I need the blue ones because those came out after you gave me the blue ones.
Don't have them anymore. We only got the greens right now.
And then
We have some, have a bunch of blue leggings in there. That's what I saw this morning.
Oh, the purple.
No, they're.
Go look.
Let's go
Yeah.
back.
Yeah, go look.
I saw some out here. The light blue.
Yeah, like on the weekends, those trains. You can
Oh.
ride them, or like there's like. mini
Okay,
trains.
they know more than I do.
They're sweet, they're like- Saskia, outgoing health check of a barn guy.
Yay.
Want to check him?
Oh, buddy, stay with me. Okay, this is another snake boy baby. The snake boy from the snake group. There were 40 of them we rescued, and they were all being bred to feed 10 pythons. Yes, I'm not making it up. This was real. And the house what we pulled them from was a $6 million home in a very exclusive area of Los Angeles. Again, I'm not making it up. It actually is true. And now, a month later, he's ready for his home.
You can make one right now.
Yeah, what a good boy. Yeah, they're not very skittish, huh? He's actually pretty
No,
good.
it's kind of
Make like a little
strange.
Pretty good boy.
Well, they're kind of wild, but when it comes to like how they interact with other piggies, they just sit there. They're like BFFs.
Wow,
They're
maybe
like
because
Buddha pigs. What happens if you put him in with the other boys?
They're all like
The Buddha boys.
they're all mentioning us and
Oh no, well, let's not do that now.
We're finally making
He's
it.
found a home.
I know.
He looks good.
Really us, and they're like, is
looks
this really
good.
the LA guinea pig rescue?
Oh, the TikTok.
And then they have their piggy that needs a health check.
Alright, bring him over.
If you want to do a health check real quick, I'm gonna make sure the page is ready.
Oh, I couldn't find the charger, by the way.
Your phone charger?
Yeah, I don't know where it is. What? I haven't used it forever. I just used the one that's off my computer.
Oh, you need the
But Gabe will know. But Gabe's like doing like men stuff in the yard. He's being like, he's being a woodchucker.
This is Jasper.
Jasper, hi baby boy, pretty baby.
He's kind of soft.
Oh, who's bringing those piggies back? They all got their health check, right?
Okay, they're good.
So the thing is that I did hear that one piggy sneeze. So, and I don't, but I didn't hear anything. So I think that they should go to the vet and get some antibiotics though, because the sneezing, if they hear it like they say they are, it's not good. Yeah, they shouldn't be hearing that. Oh, what's going on with you?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, something.
Well, he's their piggy, so.
Yeah, did they get in a fight? Did they get in a scuffle?
Oh, his nose? He jumped off the dresser this morning. Sorry, Sas.
Oh, ouchie.
He did something.
He jumped off the dresser. Why did he?
Apparently, he's like a crazy climber.
Dude.
At least he didn't bust his tooth. His tooth okay?
Well, let's have a little feel. See if it's loose. Okay, I know you don't like any of this prodding.
These guys love their piggy.
They're good. But tell them to watch this though, because this can still swell up more. I'm gonna put a little CBD on it because it's also anti-inflammatory.
Yeah.
For the pain. CBD, guys, amazing. But specifically this one, the gel pen.
I wish I could.
I'm just gonna put
spread
some
CBD oil
directly
over my entire
on
life
this
for the
on the
pain.
lip. Can you guys see how inflamed that lip is? How big it is?
It is. He busted it.
He busted it.
So this is the same Mary's, just a
different packaging. Yeah, but it's exactly the same.
same product, new look. You know they say that, right? Like you buy your Cheerios and it's like a purple
you know,
box.
the company actually contacted me and said, we were wondering,
Mary?
yeah, why so many people were calling us with questions about the product and guinea pigs.
Yeah.
And then they said, we watched some videos, your videos, and figured it out. They Googled, I guess, CBD guinea pigs, and then they found my videos.
Do they have a problem with that?
No, of course not.
Can they maybe
I told them you should sponsor us.
yeah.
I know, really.
Bless you.
I mean, little. No, you are very. Oh, I know. We're gonna die soon, guys. I only have 5% left.
Can you plug it in?
Oh, you just find everything, don't you? Where did you find that?
We can't plug it in.
She found the charger.
Plug it in, plug it in. God, I've been my mind has been warped by marketers. What's going on here? This goes into there like that with the battery? Or does it go on this side?
There's a flap you open up there.
Oh.
I feel so embarrassed.
I think I broke it. I pulled it
Did I
out.
give him ivermectin? I always forget, man. Seriously.
Did we give it to the other?